Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dice, Drinks, and Drama. I am the Dungeon Master for this evening. My name is John Heath Clark. Let's meet everybody going clockwise.
Hey guys, I'm always first. Why? Because I'm awesome. My name is Sara Detrik. I play Samarani. She is a half-orc paladin, oath of glory to Iroas, the Polynesian, aka Therosion if you're nasty, god of victory and sportsmanship. And her mission, my mission, can kind of be summed up in one word. I think the rest of the chat knows what I'm talking about. Can we all say it together? 1, 2, 3.
Discus.
Confrontation.
Only to you.
Hella.
Hella.
Hella guys, my name is Devren. I play Walker in Summer, a Tabaxi rogue, swashbuckler, who is the pirate captain of his very own pirate ship, the Garbage Pail. He's got a crew of 11 ogres and the rest of this motley crew that you see before you. He is the patron of the god Phoenix and can't wait to lie his way out of whatever situation he's about to be in.
Yeah. Ooh, guys, it's me, Carter Scott Horton, playing Finnegan Barry Bramble, the stout halfling former fighter who rewrote his history to now be a full-blown draconic origin sorcerer.
I'm sorry, Carter. Carter, you just cut out when you said that. My nose is my nose bleeding? Is my
What?
nose? You just cut
Was
out.
just a whole bunch of static? Don't worry,
Yeah,
that
I didn't
happens.
hear anything. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I've always been a draconic origin sorcerer.
Right.
And I've always had Fireball, and I've always enjoyed it this much. So much power. God. Finnegan's whole deal, he's got great-great-grandpappy issues. They're unique. But his god is Perforos, the god of the forge. He likes to make stuff, and he covers everything in molten gold. It's pretty.
Dope.
Hi, I'm Victoria Priano. I play Guinevere Rogueheart, everybody's ace baby. And not bad at all. Very good. Very, very good. Good. Druid, not doing anything even remotely shady today at all. I promise.
No.
You have nothing but promises.
I'm the liar.
Hey there, I'm Zëk Stewart. I'm playing Skimmerhan van Mikael, a 7-foot-tall tiefling drunken master monk who is now dead and into the Underworld on his way to meet and possibly live out forever with his wife. But I think tonight we're going on a little soul heist.
Can we get a round of applause for Zeke's dead face makeup?
Yes.
Dead face.
That phase, honestly, if that's not what death looks like on me, I never want to die.
If I always look like this,
Is that
I
an
would
immortality clause? I love that.
And, I think you had an announcement for us, Zeke.
Yes, so we're doing a giveaway today. So if you're interested in doing a giveaway, please subscribe to us on Twitter and follow us here on Twitch. Subscribe on Twitter. You just follow us on Twitter. I don't think there's a subscription service for Twitter. And then on top of that, we're gonna start this off now. This is our first giveaway right now. And we're just gonna do discount codes for anybody who's in chat right now.
Can we get a drum roll that is in just a round of ooh-woos from the chat?
Can I just get a round of ooh-woos, y'all?
Whoa.
Should be working. It's coming up in a second.
Got it.
Come back to me.
Whoa.
I'll let
This
you know when it
drum roll got lit on fire.
It did.
Was
This is a long drum roll.
The drum rolls continue. Drums in the deep. They are coming.
Come back
The
to me.
doctor is dying.
That's the doctor.
The doctor. Oh my lord.
The sound of drums.
Do we want to do this drawing?
Yeah, we'll do this at the break.
We'll do the drawing at the break.
Cool, great.
All right. Instead, that drum roll was actually for John, who will do a handstand right now.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, cool.
Standing on hands.
A handstand, right?
How do I erase the last 5 minutes from my
All right, guys, let's get it
I
going.
used to be a fighter.
What? Ow!
What?
All right, guys. So last time we saved the city of Afaris, right?
There it is. It's up. It's up.
Battled the minions of Mogus, defeated them in nearly single-handed combat, returned and made a deal with Erebos and Marina, Erebos being the god of death and Marina being Skym's wife that is his servant, that the attack on Afaris would end if Skimmerhorn willingly sacrificed his life. And so he did, but not before meeting several people in the city, finding out how important it was that he saved all these people. It was touching. There was a little old lady. It was a lot. After Skym died,
R.I.P.
it was revealed that the last cloak that needed to be picked up was in a vault in a senator's house. The very senator the group had made a fool of by sending him running throughout the streets of the city.
Not the group. Carter. Carter Scott Horton over there.
Okay, Carter Scott Horton didn't do anything. Carter Scott Horton is very meek and mild. Finnegan Berry Bramble may have done something.
May have.
I don't think he embarrassed him. I think he was trying to help save the city. Okay, I see how it is.
Regardless, but maybe we use the passive voice. This senator was embarrassed. Right, with no active person having done so.
Yeah,
however, it was found out that he has the cloak of Phoenix, that is the original cloak that Phoenix used to swim out of the underworld to become the god of trickery. And that the way to follow Skimmerhorn to the underworld is by getting this fourth cloak, so that all four of them can swim across the river of memory and arrive in the underworld.
We all know how to swim, right?
I'm a sailor.
We all know. I mean, I know you. We all know how to swim.
Yeah, that is actually, and I don't mean to draw upon stereotypes, but are you okay with water, Summer?
Not entirely, but I will manage.
There it is.
All right.
My friend and first mate.
Do you think you could swim with a cloak on? That would, if you like.
It'll be a little harder. It'll be a little harder.
Yeah. Well, honestly, we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
And then we'll swim to the other side
We'll
once the
swim
bridge
beneath the burning
burns.
bridge.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started with Skym. Skym?
Yes, I figured out how this thing works.
You are dead.
Yes.
We're going to start with you, and then we'll come back to the raffle.
Okay.
Cool?
Yep.
You are on the banks of the River of Memory, surrounded on all sides by the souls of the dead, waiting in line. You see Athreos towering, gaunt, nearly skeletal, with the only wisps of skin mummified, with the occasional gangrenous glow about them, wielding a combination scythe and gondola stick. So it's a gondola stick with a scythe-like top that he is coming to shore. Everybody is walking on. All the other spirits are walking on and handing out coins. A coin you do not have. There is no sign of Marina anywhere. No sign of any of your friends or loved ones, only Athreos. And you have not been buried with a coin, not yet. What do you want to do? You want to steal one from one of the other spirits?
No.
Do you want to ask Athreos' forbearance? Do you want to wait and see if Marina shows up? How do you want to handle? The line is quickly moving, and soon you will be on the boat.
I will, I think I'm gonna ask him for his forbearance. I was summoned here by a specific... I will tell him that I was summoned here by a specific god.
Great.
Yes.
So, you go through the line, you see a couple other souls shunted out. He takes the scythe and pushes them off to the side where they are unable to cross the water, and eventually you're one of the last few able to enter this boat. And he looks at you, and you do not hear so much as feel him think into your mind your passage.
I was called here by a god of death, a very specific one. I gave up my soul to save a city. I have yet to be buried. Would you give me time? Wait here for a moment.
There is no need to wait. Again, you feel in your mind. Your passage, I know you now. It has been paid for. And he looks, and there's a shimmering ghost of Marina holding a gold coin, and she smirks, and the spirit places it into his hand. He clutches it, and it disappears. A special coin. You will be dropped off after the rest of these. And you step onto the boat,
Yes.
and it begins to drift. Looking into the water, you see the memories of the dead. All what happens as spirits cross this river is they lose all of their memories, and it is the same thing that happens to those that try to cross the other way. Yes? And however, you see in the black and murky waters the green spiritual memories of the dead. Do you wish to look in and see if you learn something? Or do you wish to look away and hope not to be corrupted by all of these memories?
I think Skym's a little curious. I think he's going to look in.
Sorry?
I'm going to look in. Into the water.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom saving throw. Not bad. I had that. +1. Oh. Well, good thing I have lucky. So I got another that's worse. Okay, 8.
8?
Yep.
You find yourself drifting further and further to the surface as you soak in the memories. You are going to get automatic successes on the next 2 history checks you want automatic successes on.
Awesome.
However, your face is drawn in and you fall into the murky waters.
Splash. Great.
Meanwhile, Walker and Summer, you are walking along the beautifully manicured paths of Afaris, and though nobody can see him, Phoenix is walking beside you. And he says, so, it's today. You realize that, yeah? This is the only chance.
I do realize it. Tell me again, where is this thing that you lost? How did you lose it in the first place?
Okay. I didn't lose anything. The god of lies, deception, and thievery does not lose things. It was stolen, and you know what? That's not what I want to talk about, okay?
Okay,
Now here's the big thing. This is a big, complicated plan I've got going, right? I am the mastermind, but I can't get directly involved for reasons I will adequately explain, I promise. But, here's the trick. Either you've got to reveal me to the group and we let go of this whole charade and we reveal, hey, yo, it's Phoenix, god of lies, he's my friend. Or you've got to remember all my machinations enough to express it to the group. Now, you're tricky, you're charming. I just want to scratch your ears. I don't know that you're the sharpest stick in the garden shed, you know?
I'm gonna pull out a claw and show him the sharpest thing in the garden, whatever. Okay.
I hope you're correct. I don't think you are, but I love it. Okay.
I do. Just so you know, I'm your champion, so you need.
We need each other because you're not getting this thing without my help. That cloak is well guarded. All right. So, you know what? I think you need to choose. Is it me or you, given the calling the shots?
I'm the captain here.
Chat.
Oh,
should it be Phoenix calling the shots, letting everybody know, or should it be Walker and Summer given all the information, but he has to express it to everybody and pretend to be the man with the plan?
I'm just saying, one of us is a god and the other person is a captain. I think you're the god.
So who should be running the show? Should it be Phoenix or Walker? Vote in the chat. I'll put a little minute timer.
I'm gonna be honest. Both of them. This heist is going to happen with a lawful good paladin having to be tricked the entire way through.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And I know you don't like...
I don't like Phoenix, but I wouldn't know one way or the other. I think he might have the better shot of getting me through this. That's where I fall. No offense, Walk.
Walk right, tell you too.
Captain Walker is getting lots of votes.
There we are.
Ooh, look at these votes.
Wow,
Excuse me.
it's like
His
nothing but
name.
Walker.
His name is Captain Wins.
Captain Wins. Or
Captain
Bootylicious.
Wins.
Captain Wins the Bootylicious.
Hmm.
The Bootylicious.
Right. I think
Wait,
that,
where did?
I
Can I
think it's
ask
pretty
where?
clear that we're going with Walker. He says,
Can I ask where Bootylicious came from? Because I don't think that was ever explained, except in one episode.
The
Next month.
Bootylicious.
because he's good at finding booty.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Right, right.
Delicious.
Yeah.
All right. So Phoenix says to Walker, all right. So I'm going to be telepathically linking all of you. We're going to say that this is a gift from your god, Krufix, the Lord of Mysteries. You're all going to be able to talk most of the way. So, are you ready to hear? Are you ready to hear the scheme? You ready to hear the plan?
Oh, my ears are wide open.
Okay. So this cloak is in a tiny little chest. A tiny little chest with a key. That key is always around the neck of Calixto Alisteros, this politician that we're stealing from, right?
Ooh, yes to that name.
Calixto Elixiros?
Calixto Alisteros.
Olisteros.
Olisteros.
Listerine. Calixto Listerine.
Yeah,
Oh, Listerine.
All right. This key is always around his neck, yeah? Somebody is going to need to pilfer that key and replace it with this replacement. And he hands you a key. I got a couple other props for you, don't worry, but this one's the first one. Somebody's
Step
going to
in.
need this key.
Somebody
Now,
needs to see this.
this chest is at the bottom of a 10-foot pool of water. Somebody's going to need to swim down to the bottom of the 10-foot pool. Who's laughing? And
It was the god of the dead.
God, dead.
and somebody's going to need to swim to the bottom of this pool of water and click, open the chest. That's where it'll be. Now, however, so that's the trick, right? You got to get there. However, this room and this whole section of the estate is heavily guarded. It'll actually take a total of 3 people to get into there. There's 2 side passages. One of them is filled with a bunch of hyper-electrified wires moving in concert that require a heavily choreographed dance to get it through. What's even worse is this dance has to be done by somebody in full guard uniform. If they're not wearing a guard's outfit while they move through doing the exact choreographed dance they're supposed to, they're going to get zapped. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't move that fast, and somebody that's good enough at figuring out dances is going to be able to, acrobat their way through this. So it's not so important we learn the dance. What's important is that we avoid all the hyper-electrified wires, right? They're going to get and press a button. The other hallway has all sorts of magical eyes that view whoever goes in. Only one person ever is allowed into that room, and that person is Calixto Alisteros. Now, it's visual. Somebody's going to need to look exactly like him without using magic and be able to pull off a vocal and physical gait and physical, attributes, impersonation to get past the eye.
Okay.
Now, so that means 3 people. One person's been handed the key to go into the pool to open it up. One person impersonating the politician, pressing. Oh, I forgot the best part. Every day of the week and every hour of the day, the face that's on it changes. Here's your next. There's a face, a wall of faces. 10 by 10, 100 different faces. You need to press exactly the right one for the door to the pool to open.
How will I know which face it is?
Great. We're moving backwards in the scheme because this is the next part. Don't worry, we'll get you your face. Here's the real trick. If anybody walks by, they're going to shut this whole thing down. There's a security system built into the manor. If anything is stolen anywhere in the manor, rather, if anything is stolen and Calixto knows about it, and he says, my blank has been stolen, he has to say anything. Walls come down, cutting off all the sectors of the estate. If you steal something at the exact moment that the other 3 people are ready to go in, the 3 of you will be locked in there and left alone.
These gates that come down when he says, I know I've been robbed. What's the vicinity that he can say that? Does he have to be in his mansion for that to work?
That's the thing. Everybody's going to be real distracted because he's throwing a giant party tonight to make up for the embarrassment that happened yesterday, thrown hastily at the last minute. Lots of people moving in and out that he wouldn't necessarily recognize, wouldn't necessarily talk to even, except for their outfits and their demeanors. So this is the end result, right? We need to get 4 people in there. 1 person stealing something, 1 person pretending to be him, 1 person navigating a bunch of electrified wires, and 1 person who I'd like to be you, swimming to the bottom of the pool to open the chest. Because I want to be
like
that opens the chest, you know? What'd you say?
I see. Glory. Gods.
All right. So that's the challenge. You ready for the plan?
All right.
Prep work comes in 2 parts, 2 teams of 2.
Why do I feel like this is the ending of Mass Effect 2?
What this is the beginning of Ocean's 11. All right, so 2 teams of 2. 1 team of 2 is going to meet with Calixto himself. At some point, you figure it out. That team, 1 of them is going to switch out the key with the fake key I gave you. The other one will be wearing this ring, and he hands you a ring. This ring is an inner ring of detect thoughts. It'll only work for a second. You've got to figure out some way to get him thinking of the right face.
Okay.
Great. Now, the other team needs to find a way to reproduce Calixto's face. And I've got just the place. In the mausoleum outside of town, there is the grave of Calixto's father, with a golden and ornate funerary mask that looks almost exactly like it. We're spitting images of each other. And even better, there's a single guard that watches over that gate. That guard can be easily incapacitated, his uniform stolen, allowing you to enter, and that will, and then you can get the golden mask. So 2 teams for the first part. All right? That's the plan. You ready?
Well, I think we have a little burglary on our hands. Let's do this.
Oh, one last little tiny complication. You know that last room with the pool and the chest and the.
When I have to go in, yes.
It's been proofed against divinity. No divine magic or gods can work inside it. So I will not be able to help you once you reach that room.
So we have to do this without the gods' help. Oh, you guys are wonderful until you guys love you guys something.
Yeah. So, great. So why don't you express some of this to your team, see how it goes. I can influence you during all this if you want. And we can make this happen. Are you ready for the heist?
Oh, I'm ready, Fred.
Great. So, go let your friends know what they got to do if they want to get to the Underworld and save their friend. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, let's all get together real quick. Where are we meeting? Well, we're on the ship. Come on the ship.
All right.
Everybody, yes. I'm on the deck.
Okay. I've just decided right now Finnegan has a hammock, and so he gets out of the hammock to come and meet. Yes, Captain.
I can't fit in the hammock, so I've just been kind of like laying on the floor, feeling the rocking of the ship. So I also get up out of my fake hammock that I've just laid on the ground like a rug.
You've been laying on the rug. I love this. Finnegan, Gwen, Dom. I've gathered 3 of my best here today because we are going to do something no one has ever attempted before. We are going to save our friend. And we are going to do this by taking a little thing from a little person. You know how little, actually. You met him, Finnegan. How little was he? How short was he?
I feel like I'm getting roasted and or made fun of.
You are.
And I want
Anyway.
to tread with caution, Captain.
Our target is Mr. Crufix. Mr. Calixo Olisterine.
He's Irish then.
Olisteros.
Every time you talk, I'm gonna go. Wait, I'm getting something. It's actually Olixeros. Calixio Olisteros. He has gotten the 4th robe from your hated enemy, actually, Phoenix, god of lies and mischief. You know him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate anyone. That's a really strong word. My god really doesn't like him. Mogus is kind of our big no. Isn't...
Either way, you hate him and we are not working with him, which is why we are stealing his cape.
Oh.
Yes,
Whoa,
exactly.
whoa.
We are stealing Crufis's cape so that we can go into the underworld and save our friend. Which is worse, letting our friend die or stealing from a god who your god hates anyway?
Oh, important thing, Phoenix whispers into your ear. Everything's gonna be returned and no one's gonna be permanently hurt. No death.
And no one's even going to be permanently hurt. No deaths. No, we are returning everything after. Borrowing is what we are technically doing.
We'll give
Without
it back.
consent, but borrowing.
We'll be giving it back, right?
Yes. Unless it's pretty, but yes.
Are you lying?
All right.
No, not yet.
Sarah's out of character. Are you lying? Are you lying?
Very in character.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's for the greater good. I don't know. I'm not feeling uncomfortable. Okay.
Perfect. All right. So this Calixio person, he's got a key on his neck. We are going to need 2 people to go on him and steal that key. And also, with this ring that I've gotten by mysterious means.
Mysterious.
You know, you remember my god, Crufix, god of mysteries. Mysterious. I don't know how I got this ring, but we are going to use it in order to get him to think of the person's face for a security measure.
You said steal again. Are we stealing the key?
Borrow.
Okay.
Forcefully borrow. Nice.
Okay.
Forcefully borrow.
Okay, as long as you're not breaking any kind of law here.
Absolutely no laws broken, nothing at all. Now,
okay.
While that is happening, I'm going to need 2. Let's see. I'm going to need a team of 2 other people to go into Calixo's father's mausoleum.
You might say
I really do want to say this.
You got a lot of here.
I need someone to take the bust of his dead father so that we can get a scan of his face, which we will need to get past the security as well.
Wait, so we're breaking into a grave?
I'll do it.
Are we grave robbing? No. We are grave borrowing.
That's different. That's different. You're right. That's
Gravely
different.
borrowing from the dead in order to keep the dead alive is what we are doing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. I love that we were on it. Now, we are going to have to knock someone out in order to borrow the armor of the guard, because we will need guard's armor as well.
I guess I could knock someone out. I mean,
Oh,
whatever you need athleticism for, I've got. As long as I'm not breaking any laws, you know.
No, yeah, of course not. No. I don't think hitting a guard is even illegal here. I don't think.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's sport,
illegal.
right? No, it's a sport.
You should look at the read something next time. You'll see it.
What?
I don't know. So you two, I think, are the best people for that. Yes, Finnegan and Sam. I'm gonna need you to go into the mausoleum.
Oh no!
You're gonna put Team Dumb together?
It's
Chat, Team Dumb or Team Smart? Who do you believe in?
This one's a whole lot harder to mess up than you don't want me on the social interaction with the guy I've already made paranoid. Like he's throwing a party to forget about me. I can't be on the other.
I thought of this. All right, so you two go. Gwen, you are coming with me. We've got a person to annoy.
Can we remember everything?
That seems within our strengths.
Remember what I need. Bring me back. 1. The bus that looks like him.
It's a funerary golden mask.
Oh, the mask that looks like him.
All right.
2. The
hair is yellow as corn.
That guard was wearing. 3. Whatever else is in there that you think I would like. And 4.
Oh, so we should
to come back safely.
So we should just take something?
Yes, the first 2 items that I told you to take. Yes, take those 2.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Do cats lack bones as much as dogs do?
I've been known to lick a bone here and there. But
all right, cool.
Question.
No.
If you grave rob, can I stop him?
Yes, but you will have to come back to me to ask first. Can you do that?
Yeah. Follow up.
Great.
Follow up. This was for Finn. Finn, you cool if I carry you around on my back for a little bit if we have to run somewhere? You cool with that?
Absolutely.
All right. it's not a baby Bjorn, but it's a halfling Bjorn, and I'm gonna.
Am I like just riding shotgun on your back?
You're like
now?
a little backpack. You're like my little backpack.
Little backpack halfling. Okay, cool. I dig it. I love it.
No, I think you have to be on my back.
And the mausoleum is. I'm communing with the god. Where's the mausoleum?
The mausoleum's just outside of town. You know where it is.
It's that way. Go.
Great.
Give it back.
Meanwhile, on the boat, or rather in the river of memory, Skym, you have fallen into the river of memory and you're beginning to feel your memories drift away from you. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh no.
All right. You managed to avoid the worst of it, but your earliest memories are being soaked into the water. What do you think Skym's earliest memories might be that he knows? A nun. Great. So, however, that's what you expected to see filtering away. But your very first memory is of a wicker candle and cloth around you, and a woman all wearing red and purple, dropping you off. A memory you did not even know you had, but now see drifting away. The full memory of it, the memory of your biological mother, the woman who abandoned you, is lost in the river of memory, perhaps to be reclaimed some other day before a hand comes in and pulls you out, skeletal, gaunt, and drops you on the deck. That is no place for you, says Athreus. Do not thank me. You have not earned that fate. Erebos wishes you to remember and to suffer.
Thank you. I am sorry to cause you any sort of, I don't know,
Make
to mix you up
an
with this.
insight check, Skym, as you look at Athreus.
Sure. Inside. 15 again.
He's embarrassed. He doesn't like what he's doing with you. Meaning, he is being asked to do something he does not appreciate or does not think is fair.
I understand. I'm doing Scottish. Sorry. Can you yell it? Okay, sorry. Okay. I understand that you have to do something you don't wish to do. I do not wish to leave a burden on you. I made this choice to save a lot of people. To save a group of people. This is not your burden to carry. This may be a responsibility, but it's not your burden, okay?
He looks at you silently, his whole face covered and hooded in cloth. You can make out the barest, empty eye sockets and skull. He holds up his left hand and rips off his gangrenous pinky nail and places it into your hand and says, "This is my penance. May it help you when you most need it."
Thank you. Thank you.
Meanwhile,
this.
Team 1, Team Calixto, you are approaching the party planning. The tufted-haired, older politician, Mr. Olisteros, is yelling at people, saying, "Put those up over there! We need everybody to forget what an embarrassment was made to me yesterday. They need to remember my largesse, all of the money that I have. Yes, we need them all to know. Make sure that the olive trees are placed prominently, so they all remember the source of my wealth." He's just yelling at servants. He's not being very kind. He has not noticed either Walker or Guinevere yet. Which of you is going to be talking and which of you is going to be pilfering?
I have a plan.
Okay.
To get that key off of his neck. But for that plan to work, when I give you this signal, I need you to turn around, put your hands on your ears, and walk away without listening to me at all.
That's within my capacity.
Love that so much. But how are we going to get him to think of his face? I'm going to give you the ring because I have cat paws and they don't really put these rings on very well.
Okay.
Wait this. For me.
So Gwen tries a few fingers.
It fits you perfectly.
I guess I could try my best.
All right. Does anybody in the chat have any ideas, since Walker's coming up dry? Anybody have an idea of how to make this guy think of the right face to press in the wall of 100 faces?
1 out of 100, what's your favorite face?
That's what I would have done, but again, intelligence of 6.
We're not very smart over here.
That could work, frankly. I'm not against that.
It could.
1 out of 100, what's your favorite face?
We got the writer 89 saying, run up to him and yell, think of the face over and over again.
I like writer 89's suggestion. That's a good suggestion.
Or you could do the, don't think of a white elephant.
Have you ever
Rick?
thought of the face?
You know?
You had to pick a face. What face?
I like roll a d100 face.
Oh, that is fun.
Mhm.
Suddenly wrestling.
Yes. Best team.
That's next team. Don't worry about it.
Suddenly wrestling is a strange. All right, so you gotta let's do this, right? Wynn is walking up and talking to him. Is that true?
Yes.
So he goes, "Oh, everyone! Look, one of the heroes of the city is here to support the fact that I'm a hero of the city and helpful as well. You're Gwen Huivar?
That's close enough. Yes, that's my title.
Wonderful to meet you, Gwen Huivar. So yes, you're here to tell everybody what a wonderful job I have been doing for the city and how I should not be embarrassed for making one small mistake at the behest of a halfling."
Yes, of course. I think that you're doing a great job, and if you ever think of like if you imagined yourself like in any kind of way, what would it look like? Like your ideal sense of like your ideal self.
Well, make a deception check.
Get him.
18.
18.
Also, that's Gwen's. I mean,
Goes, well, I mean, I guess I'd be a little taller, maybe with some platforms. I would have gotten some magical face-altering surgery to get rid of these saggy cheeks. A little bit sharper nose, a little more aquiline, you know? Unfortunately, it hasn't worked. He's thinking of faces, but he's not thinking of the wall of faces. You've got him, like, halfway there.
Like, what if it were...
Please.
What if it were something that you had so many options on? Like, it wasn't even just one day of the week. You could always change. Like, could you describe many of them?
Day of
like,
the
what
week
about your nose?
has him think of 24 different faces. All the faces that it could be today. Your brain is picking it up. You've got 1 in 24 now.
Do you ever forget people's names?
All the time. That's why I have servants to keep things in little books for me. To be like, yo, what is her name? And they'll tell me. It's very useful.
What are the books like?
Sorry?
What are the books like? Like, do you ever look at the books yourself, or how do they
Oh,
describe
God,
it?
no, that's what I hire people for.
How do they tend to describe it?
Well, and he starts describing the book. It doesn't lead to narrowing down any of these faces. You need to get him to think of the time you're going to do the heist, which is about 8 p.m.
All right. What are your plans this evening?
I'm throwing a giant party that I'm hoping your presence here means you'll be coming to.
What about 8?
Oh, that will be the moment of my big speech about how useful and glorious I am to the city of Afaris. All right. In the back of his mind are still the things. Make one more deception check to see if you've got him thinking about 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, which is what it is.
I got a 13.
Great. He thinks of the face of agender, glasses, and one eye larger than the other. You'll be able to find it. You personally would be able to find it, or you could draw it for somebody else. So you've got the face.
I will also draw it.
Great. How are you getting this key?
Do I see that she? Do I know that you're done?
Yeah. Yes. Phoenix has connected your mind, so you don't know it. So you all know what's going on with other people.
Okay. Mr. Calixio.
Oh, another one of the heroes of the city. Will you be present at my party tonight? I so would like you all to speak on my behalf.
Yeah, go speak at your. I don't know if we will be there. I believe we have a couple of places to go after this. So if when are you going?
Oh yeah. So sorry.
So come here. I have something, actually, that might pertain to you and your speech. I know this one... What's your opening line? Let me hear. I don't know if I'll be present, so...
Citizens of Efares.
Oh, that is awful, 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 awful. Come here. I'm going to give you, my father, he is royalty, and he told me, if you are going to make a speech to plenty of people, not just a few, plenty of people, you're going to have to capture them with a joke.
Oh.
Yes, see? Exactly. You didn't even think of that, did you? Of course you did not, because you are not royalty like I am, and you do not know.
It's a democracy.
What's the best kind of tree?
What's the...
Them. See, my fortune is in olive oil, so it'll be very funny.
Oh, that is hysterical. Do you want to hear something that is just a tiny bit funnier than that?
Oh, I can't imagine there's anything that's funnier than that, but okay.
Well, hold on to your socks, because I'm going to tell him the golden joke.
Great. You tell him the joke about the wizard and the farmer and that thing that they did and actually, the way it turned out.
I love it.
And it is the funniest thing you've ever heard. You start laughing too.
Wait.
And you see the neck, he throws his head back and the key flops outside of it.
As he does that, I want to sleight of hand this. I want, just like those girls on Ocean's 8, I want to be like,
Great. Sleight of hand.
Queen! Yes! Take the lipstick at the Macy's.
Yeah, I am taking the lipstick at the Macy's. Let's see.
I love you, Devren. Good lord. I love
That's
you.
21.
So you have the key. He has not noticed it. You've slipped it in your pocket. You've got the replacement key in your other hand. What are you going to do?
I'm going to throw it on the floor and go, oh, goodness, you dropped this. Here, let me put this on you.
Make a deception check with advantage.
That's 23.
23? He goes, oh my goodness. Oh, he had so many things somebody would have to do to break into this particular vault. You know, I built that vault with a very particular reason.
What was the reason?
Well, I wanted to be the one person in the world that could build a vault that Phoenix himself could not break into.
Oh my goodness.
And I let him know, and there's only one place in the world Phoenix can't break into, and that's my vault.
Oh, that is wild. Oh goodness, and he hasn't yet, huh?
He never will. You know what? I can't tell you any more than that. It's a little private. He suddenly gets
No, you cannot tell me at all. You got things to do. We've got to skedaddle. Go.
And he goes, you, why are you lollygagging? Put those flowers on that table now. I am sick of your incompetence. And he goes off.
We've got the first two components.
All right. Team 2 is at the mausoleum outside of town. What's up, Sam?
We have a request.
Yes.
We have a team name that we have come up with.
Great.
Would you like to say the first part of the team name, and I'll
It's
come up?
Team Dumb.
Bell. Push-ups off my laptop screen. I'm incredible.
All right. Team Dumbbell. You have arrived. There is a single elderly guard standing outside. This is clearly a hereditary position of honor. Nobody in Polynisos would be stupid enough to steal from the dead. So they have this one guard, right? That is, he looks like he's in his 60s, maybe 70s. He's a little stooped over. He's leaning on his spear. His shield is on the ground, like a bowl on the ground.
All right.
and he has not seen you yet. He's just sort of like standing and staring out. This is clearly like a nice job given to a family friend, not like a serious guard.
Oh, okay. Now we can't approach.
Yeah.
Come back here.
You're on my back. I'm gonna walk backwards.
That's right. Okay, so.
Oh, stop here.
Yeah, stop here.
I'm stopping here.
Stop within roughly 30 feet, right here.
Can you count it? Can you count it each step? Ready?
I'm eyeballing it. It's fine.
Okay, we're good then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. What's up? What's the plan?
All right. I really don't want to punch an old dude.
Oh, that's not even on the table.
Not even on the table, but you know what's funny?
Oh God, what?
This. I cast Mage Hand, and then I'm going to pull out the bottom of the spear, so he just like falls down.
You are going to impale that man.
Bam! He is unconscious.
Hell yeah!
I drop Finn in my shock.
And he is sleeping very peacefully.
All right, see? Mission accomplished.
We could have talked him into leaving. We are both very charismatic people.
All right, but I believe it. I mean, oh no, he fell and he can't get up. It's pretty believable.
You also have to steal his clothes.
You.
And
Okay,
you're gonna have to wear them because they're too big for me. Which means you have fun disrobing the old man. I'm gonna get the mask.
You know what? I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to like it.
Okay, nobody asked you to like it. I mean, if you do like it, that's fine, and that's your thing, and,
Just
and that
go.
can be personal. Okay.
So you find the clothes, and it's just he's a little gaunt, he's a little skinny,
I ripped the sleeves off.
Right. Well, it's not necessarily you that's going to be wearing it, right? It's got to be anybody. We're going to figure out which person does which of the four things after we get all the materials, right?
Can I like disrobe him and then kind of like hide his body and go help Finn? Because I thought it would be I would have to like dress up.
No. You can do that. While you're doing it, Finn will get the first little thing on his own, and then you'll join him very shortly, right?
Yeah.
Do you go in, and there are 8 sarcophaguses.
Sarcophagi. Team Dumbbell coming in with the grammar.
Dumbbell, we got the grammar.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of things right now. I love you, Carter. How in the Underworld are you going to figure out which one of these is Calixto's dad?
Ask it.
I go for the first one.
Great. The first one
On my left.
Sorry?
Just the one on the left. Wait, hold on. No, I don't. I'm dumb. No, Finnegan's dumb. He's gonna need to be told the smart thing to do. He goes for just the first one.
How do you?
Great.
Hey, thanks
Yeah, that's my friend Colby.
We are a big fan of a body
sarcophagus, and it is clearly the corpse of a lady.
Oh, I'm sorry.
As you open the sarcophagus, there's a crunching noise, and the door slowly begins to close. So right on the other side of it. Do you want to try to hold it open, or do you want to try to roll in and help Finn?
I'm grumbling. Do I hear it?
Oh, you sure hear it. It's loud.
I'm gonna kind of look over. I'm gonna duck under. I'm not gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna be Finn. What do I do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Finn.
Just stop it.
Oh, I unplugged my own light. I'm going to go whoop, and I'm gonna scoop it. I'm gonna push it up.
Great. Make an athletics check.
Oh baby, that's my language. Other
so
than
athletic.
Polynesian. Yeah, these rippling biceps that I definitely have in real life are about to come in handy. Oh baby, that's going to be 25.
Great. So 25. You're holding up the thing. It is just long enough that you're going to give Finn a chance to open 3 more sarcophagi before you have to release it.
I rolled above a 20, so I'm just gonna do it with one hand, just kind of like hang out and watch.
All right, Finn. What you gonna do?
I turn to Sam and I go, all right, my method didn't work. Do you have any ideas?
And I would like to know my intelligence modifier is 0, so I am a little smarter, but not by much. I think
-2.
according to burial rites, you should do the one that's like most recent in the order, but I can't tell if that's on the left or the right.
Well, it's not on the left because the left's a woman, so I'll go to the one directly to the right.
Okay.
You open it, and it is a young boy.
All right, too recent.
Too recent.
Not recent, just too young to have been this gentleman's father.
Do they say anything? What do they read? Is there any inscriptions?
I don't know if I can even read.
Just do it. I mean,
What do
my
I-
arms
what
aren't
do I
that
see?
tired.
Make a history check to make out these strange numerals and see if you can figure out.
Can I assist him because it's my? Oh, I don't think I need to.
No, that's such a bad roll.
Should I? Can I assist? Because that's
That is
my,
a 3 -2 1.
my
Great.
numerals.
Can I just reach through the ether with my ghost powers and give him one of my 2 history checks?
If he fails after getting help from Sam.
Okay.
Look for the V and the thing that looks like 3 squigglies in a row. That's definitely Polynesian and not something I made up just now.
That's a 7 -2 5.
Oh God.
Do you want to open? So you think you know, and you open up a third sarcophagus. 4 are left, and now the gate is getting heavier. Roll another athletics check.
Oh Lord. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
20. Not natural.
20?
Natural.
All right, you got time to open 2 more. There's 7 left. Do you want to try?
There's 7 left?
There's 7. There's 10 sarcophagi. You opened up 3 of them.
I thought there were 8.
It's fine. I could do this all day. It's fine. It's
All
fine.
right. Wait, and all of the sarcophagi are like featureless on the outside.
Correct. Except for these inscriptions written in a language you don't read.
Do you want to switch places and I can look? You have to hold it up. You do have to
Actually,
hold it up.
you know, it's not a terrible idea.
You want to switch places?
Okay, sure, yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna
all right.
switch places.
All right, you do-si-do. Sam, you have 2 chances due to how much it is to open it up. You can start throwing open random sarcophagi or make a history check to try to...
I'm gonna make a history check for the first one. The first one. That's a 2.
You open up another wrong sarcophagus.
Who's in it? I open it. Why do rich people and their cats? There's a cat in here. I think it's a cat. It might be a big mouse.
Yes.
All right.
All right, you got time to open up one more history check?
7.
All right, it is also the wrong sarcophagus. All right, Finn, make an athletics check as it begins to close.
That's a 22.
Lovely. All right, you're holding it open. Now, Sam, there are 5 more sarcophagi left. If you'd like, you can just run and start throwing them all open if you find them.
I start running. I'm just gonna start throwing them open.
Athletics check to throw open as many sarcophagi as possible.
All right, let's go. Natural 20.
Lovely.
That's a 27, baby.
The first one you try to open is
We're strong as hell.
Yeah, the first one you try to open, I've been rolling a 10-sided die randomly every time you open one. The first one you try to open is finally 1, which is indeed, you throw it open, you see the resemblance, this is the mask you're
I
looking
have a request.
Yes.
I thought you were asking for a high five, and I was like, not right now. I
No,
can't.
I'm gonna do that in a second. But I have a request. Can I have thrown open like a bunch of them and then just kind of like breathed and leaned against the one it is and it falls open?
I love
I'm
it.
like, oh, I found it.
Team Dumbbell is a nightmare, Major, tomorrow.
I'm sorry, no. Himbo Nightmare.
Wait, what does himbo?
Oh. Got it. Himbo Nightmare. Yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? It censored it, so I thought it said fucking nightmare. And I was like, I love that.
No Himbo.
Fucking nightmare. My bad. We get 1. Great. Are you guys going to run out and let the door slam?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the mask and I'm gonna lean over. I am so sorry. I'm gonna return this so soon, and I'm going to run out and I'm gonna pick up Finn as I do in the other hand. I'm just gonna Scooby-Doo run.
All right.
I'm Shaggy to your Scooby.
You have acquired the things you needed to acquire to get into this vault. Now, we must determine. We know that Walker is going to be the one to go into the pool, right? because Phoenix requested it. We need somebody to be the agile guard to dance past the electric wires. We need somebody to impersonate the politician, and then we need one more person to steal something to get Calixto to say the phrase, "My blank has been stolen," which will lock down the manor. And I think we should ask the audience.
Okay.
Who do you want Team Himbo? What do you want Team Dumbbell to do?
It's not a team anymore. Now you've got individual assignments.
No.
Well,
Our friendship is canonically now Team Dumbbell.
Team Dumbbell. That's our friendship.
Yes.
So, why don't we say who should be the agile guard? Who should be the person wearing the guard outfit that has to dodge lasers?
They're lasers?
Lasers, sorry. That's the trope I'm building on. I was like, they wouldn't be lasers. They're hyper-electrified wires moving like this, right?
That's still awesome.
Which somehow is worse.
I tried to get every different trope into this, but Grecian?
It's like this, but has the option to garrote someone.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
So, audience, who should be the agile guard? Sam, Gwyn, or Finnegan? We have one vote for Sam.
Oh no! Agile my ass. She meaty, but she... Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips beneath the laser.
We got 2 for Sam, 1 for Finnegan, and we got another 30 seconds left in the voting.
Yo.
She doesn't see me.
Also, I looked up Himbo, and y'all made me laugh so freaking hard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Himbo's hilarious.
Team Dumbbell is very Himbo energy.
Very
Strong Himbo energy.
strong.
Okay,
Two
good.
votes for Vin,
One
2
of us,
votes
babe.
for Sam, 10 seconds left.
I feel like
Uh-oh.
For
you and
Finn.
you and I are like the Miss Universe holding each other's hands, waiting for the winner to be announced.
Finn, you're going to need to tailor that guard outfit.
I think it's funnier if it's floppy.
Or if
Yes.
it's fluffy. I love that. Great.
Stop it.
Right. So that means we need one of the 2 of them to either Gwyn or Sam need to impersonate the politician.
Oh god. We need Sam the lie. Okay.
Should it be
Somebody
or
wants.
Gwyn to pretend to be the politician in the mask and to try to walk like him? And to press the right face.
Too bad you guys don't have like your performance build person with you.
Oh, wait.
Too bad he's dead.
Gwyn impersonate we
Thank
got so
God.
far.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
if it
Yes.
has to... Oh, you did draw the face, though. That's true.
What have I
Yeah,
done?
I did draw
Oh, we got 1 for Sam, 1 for Gwyn, 1 for Sam.
I'm holding. Gwen, is it okay if I hold your hand like we are 2 Mixed Universe pageant members waiting for the winner to be announced?
Oh, is this a vote?
Another for Gwyn. All right. We've got 20 seconds left.
With enough charisma, Rider 89, anything's possible.
And I'm
Yeah.
I'm a charismatic little dude.
Yes.
All right. We got 2 Gwyns. Gwyn, you're going to be impersonating this politician. You got the mask. Phoenix has provided clothes. You're going to need to walk in, and you met him, so you're going to need to do the best you can to impersonate his gait and everything to get past the magic eyes. All right. That means
What's left? What's left?
your job is to get Calixto to say, "My blank has been stolen."
Well,
Yeah,
It was a good run.
Got this.
It was a good run, everyone. It was a good run.
All right. Meanwhile,
what was it called?
Skimmerhorn, you are there
Why?
watching the bodies being left, or watching the spirits being left at different places. This realm is designed for people. This is a purgatory. Eventually, they'll go to the right gods if they lived a not righteous life, but a holy life. If they lived in accordance with Mogus or Heliod or whomever. But first, they must lose all sense of their former selves. So they're being deposited, and you see that they are realms of violent or otherwise death. There's a whole landscape of people reliving their death, lying diseased in beds, others that have been stabbed or poisoned. It's a vast landscape of sometimes suffering and sometimes peace, but all of death. And you see on a vast iron throne sits Erebos, horns growing out of his head, gray-skinned, and he's just soaking in the death. He is loving all of the suffering and death that is around him. And he's just, this is his, like, afternoon tea. He's sitting here and enjoying the many who have died. His gaze moves in your direction. Do you wish to try to avoid it?
Yep. I'm just going to drop down and sort of like lay in the bottom of the boat is my goal.
Sorry?
Yes, I'm going to drop down and try to lay in the bottom of the boat.
Great, make a stealth check.
Great.
And thank you, the Writer 89. That's my little brother, William Patrick Heath.
Oh.
Ah,
That's a 21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
He looks and his gaze lights and just moves past you. Now, Athreos has brought you, or has brought them, is bringing the last few to the land of violent death, which is where those who were stabbed or otherwise mutilated to death, their spirits live. Now, technically, this is where you should be getting out, because you were stabbed to death. But Athreos has told you he's dropping you off somewhere special last. Do you want to try to sneak out with this group, or go where Athreos is bidden to bring you?
I think I'm going to trust my wife. She seemed to have a plan.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So, Athreos was, you notice Athreos looking the other way intentionally. He was giving you a chance to sneak. You still have an opportunity to sneak now that you've noticed that.
Can I get an insight roll to see if he's in on it with my wife?
Sure.
Sure. Bloop. That's another 18 plus, so what's insight?
You don't know if
30,
he's in on
21.
it with your wife. You haven't seen the two of them together. But
Mhm.
you do know he's trying to show you mercy.
He's being too kind. No.
No?
No.
All right.
I made
He
my
looks
choice.
at you and he says, "Your funeral, I suppose," as he continues down the river. And you see a vast spigot of greenish souls swirling in the direction he's going to. The well of souls, where those who have denied the gods, atheists, those who were holy to gods and betrayed them, where their souls are stripped of all meaning and their energy is siphoned to Erebos himself. That is where you are being led. Meanwhile, back
Whoops.
at the party. All right, so yours is the one that requires that must go first. Everybody else is in position. They're waiting for the exact 3-minute window in which no guards will be right outside that vault. They need you in that 3-minute window to get Calixto to say, "My blank has been stolen."
All right.
Sam, you look a little overwhelmed. Do you want help from the chat?
No, I have a plan.
Great. So he's glad-handing. Thank you. Yes, lovely to meet you. Yes, this is my party, my largesse for the city of Afaris. Yes.
I'd like to do something before I walk in.
Great.
I would like to cast Enhance Ability and do Eagle, which is
Great.
Charisma. So
Great.
I'm now Charisma to the gods. And then I'm going to write down a few words on a piece of paper as a backup, and I'm going to put it in my pocket, and then I walk into the club.
Oh, it's a fabulous, gorgeous party. Everybody's wearing togas of various different colors, declaring their allegiances. Lots of the blues and whites of Afara. But there's a few red greens of Clothis. None of the darker gods. There's no Phyrexias open or Ereboses openly, right?
What is the Polynesius version of like a big fur coat? I
You
really want an Ocean's 8
goat?
Yeah,
coat.
main lion pelt.
Yeah, I'm wearing like Hercules wearing Scar with that one painting scene.
Yep.
I wanted it. It's fake because Sam does not like that shit. But
Great.
she's gonna glide in, trying to look cool as hell. She's got her like warrior toga and some leggings on. She's looking great.
You're at the 3-minute mark, and as you're approaching him, a little old lady goes, You're the friend of the man that sacrificed himself. We simply must talk. I must thank you for everything you've done for this city. Time is ticking.
I'm at the 3-minute mark.
You're at the 3-minute threshold, and this woman has approached you.
Okay, I have to get rid of her, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna turn to her, look down, and I'm gonna wink and hope that she faints.
Make a persuasion or performance check with advantage.
All right. This is a persuasion check, and that's going to be with a advantage. So, holy shit! Holy shit! It's gonna be a 23 persuasion, paladin style, baby.
Beautiful. Is she all right? What's going on here? Including Calixto's very annoyed that people are paying attention to people that aren't him. The purpose of this party is to show how great he is. He's like, yes, take care of her. Doctor, is there a doctor in the house?
I'm going, she's fine. It happens to people who meet me a whole bunch. Hello.
You're the famous athlete that also just helped save our city. Oh my goodness, Sam Marani, an absolute pleasure to meet you. You've got 2 minutes.
I'm gonna whip off my glasses. What? And I'm going to try and get as much attention on me as possible. And I'm gonna say, well, I guess there's not enough spotlight to go around.
Great. Make a persuasion check.
I get advantage. It's going to be at 21.
Great. Everybody's paying attention to you. He's furious. You've got a minute left. He runs over to one of the maitre d's and major domos and says, "We need to get rid of this stupid sports player over there. My thunder has been stolen."
There it is!
Boom, 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 boom,
boom, boom.
The gates close down, and indeed, everybody is trapped. Nobody worry. I made a mistake. Everything will open back up in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, it'll all open back up. We're not trapped here. This is a mistake due to my highly advanced, unbreakable security system. Did I mention that Phoenix himself could not break into this manner?
Did I mention that Mogus himself could not take me out? I'm going to go sit on that chaise lounge over there with some grapes. Everyone leave him alone and come hang out with me.
He clenches his fists. All right.
I did it?
You did it.
Yeah.
Finn, you're wearing a far too large guard uniform, and you're standing right next to the left side passageway, right to the left of this vault. There are various electrified wires, 6 of them in a row, moving, some of them left and right. It would take a highly choreographed dance to get through. You can rely on your performance to try to pull off a performance, or you can make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, we're gonna go for acrobatics for sure.
Great.
So it might not be the most entertaining thing to watch, but hopefully it'll be effective. It will, I presume. That's a 23.
23? All right, you get past the first sets of them, and then one moves unexpectedly and is coming right at your face. How do you want to duck? Do you want to leap back? Do you want to try to leap over it?
Can I just cast shield as a reaction so it doesn't hit me?
It goes. Yes.
Dope.
All right, one more set of acrobatics to get through the rest of these.
Wait! So that's a nat 1, but I'm a halfling,
Yeah.
so I can just re-roll it.
Finally.
That was the I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss little boy from the Vine, where he like does the spin and the backflip and comes back up fine. That's what just happened.
Basically, yeah. Except it's a 14 this time.
Great. So what happens is right as another one's coming at your face, you trip and fall backwards, and you happen to roll between several of the things, because halflings are lucky, and you your 1 turns into a 14. You scrape the top of your left hand, and it gets electrified. You take 7 electricity damage,
Ow.
but you're at the button.
Yipple. All right.
And a while.
A light alarm goes off. But nobody can enter this place for the next few minutes.
I don't
All right.
know. Silence. Should I press the button now?
You need to do it at exactly the same time as Gwyn. Here's the thing. That should be right now. But for whatever reason, your mental connection is broken. Do you press this button now, or do you wait, wondering if Gwyn is going to be a little late themselves?
I cast message to ask Gwyn what's going on.
Well, we'll have to find out where Gwyn is at this particular time. All right, Gwyn, you're wearing the golden mask. You're in the robes that were stolen for you. It's time to do your best physical, vocal, and facial impersonation. The face is covered with this golden mask.
All right. The drapes, they're far too low, and I just look at somebody off to the side. We're going to adjust them.
Make a performance check for the voice with advantage due to the fact that you're saying the sorts of things he might say.
20.
20? Great.
Mm-hmm.
So, vocal recognition claimed, says one of the eyes, and it closes. There's 2 other eyes. Another one comes and scans your face. Facial recognition completed. Then another eye comes and scans your feet. You gotta make a acrobatics, sleight of hand, or other dexterity-based check. Even stealth, in order to mimic the way feet move.
That's how that works.
It's fine.
You got
Got a 6.
You got inspiration if you want to use it.
You can re-roll.
I'd love to. Got a 20.
Whoa.
Great.
Better.
You hold doing his particular little gait. You move, yelling about drapes. You get to the end, and right as you're about to press the button, a message comes in from Finn saying,
Hey, Gwyn, you there? You ready to press the button? I think we have to do it at the same time. I missed that part of the briefing. I don't want to mess this up.
Let's just press it when I say go.
All right, is it like 3, 2, 1, or is it like 3, 2, 1, go, or is it 3, 2, 1, go, and then the silent beat after that?
No, Finn, I said when I say go. Because I don't want all the extra confusion.
You said go!
You pressed it!
Oh, I did.
you did press it, and the door slides open in front of Walker.
Thanks for the sub, Musical Bard. Thanks for the sub. I mean, the follow. Follow. That's not a sub. Thank you for the follow.
Right as you're about to go through,
Aggressive.
appears and says, slight change of plans. Just a little one, just a tiny one. And he holds out a giant rolled piece of cloth. And he says, could you hang this on the opposite side of the pool before you jump in?
Is he saying this to me?
Phoenix.
He's saying this to me?
Right outside the vault.
Can I put this over? What is this?
It's nothing. Don't pull the tassels. They'll come down on their own. Just hang it up on the other side.
Is this a flag?
It is absolutely not a flag.
Oh, okay. I didn't know God's got into pissing contests, but I love it. I think that's fun for you too.
Dang, I couldn't break it! I mean, pissing contests, how ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Don't worry. I will do this for you. And
Great.
only you. And I'm going to strap it to my back like a harpoon.
Great. So you enter the room. After the buttons are pressed and the doors slide open, there's a huge pool with, it's about 15 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet deep, right? And the water is a beautiful crystal clear blue. And deep at the bottom, you see a tiny little chest that has the cloak inside it. There are some hooks on the other side that you could walk around the edge of the water and hang up the banner.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... I'm gonna walk around the side and hang up the banner first.
Great. You gotta climb a little bit. Make an acrobatics check.
I can't just jump up there? How far up there?
It's like 8 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna jump.
Oh wait, you got climbing claws.
Yeah.
Right? You're able to climb?
Oh yeah, I have feline agility.
Do you want to pull the tassel and see what it says?
No.
Cool.
I
Great.
think that'll be funny for somebody else to do.
Great. All right. You got 2 minutes left.
All right.
Before everything will open back up. You took the time to hang that banner.
Well, I'm going. I think it's about time to dive in.
All right. You leap into the water and you're swimming down. Make an acrobatics or athletics check. I know the answer is acrobatics, but
It is acrobatics. Woo! That is a 29.
29. All right. You swim down. You had 3 minutes left. It takes you 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. You've got the key. Placing it in the lock.
Yep. Turn it.
Clink. Doesn't work. And in fact, you hear a terrible grinding noise as a sledge of marble from each side of the pool begins closing in to suffocate you to death. You have 2 minutes left, and the walls are closing in. Sorry. Yeah, you have 1 minute left. I did my time wrong. 1 minute left. The chest is still locked. What do you want to do?
I'm underwater. There's a chest. It's locked. What's the chest made of?
Wood.
What? Can I just break it open?
So as you go to try to pick it up and move it, it's bolted to the floor. You want to try to break it underwater?
No. Let's see. Can I?
45 seconds.
Woo! Can I try to pick the lock?
Yes. Make a sleight of hand check or a thieves tool check to try to pick the lock.
26.
26. The lock ticks, alarms start going off, and a panel opens, and a great white shark slides in. Hungry and huge. The marble is almost closed. What do you want to do?
I didn't grab the thing because it's open, right?
What is? Oh yeah, it's open. Sorry. As the shark is coming in, the chest pops open, and inside, the large purple gem.
A large purple gem.
Not a cloak.
Have I been lied to?
Yeah.
Lies?
Baby shark, baby shark.
There's a daddy shark coming at you.
We'll get there. The song is not over yet.
Let's see.
15 seconds.
I'm gonna try to let's swim up. Swim up.
As you're swimming up, the shark rears in at you and goes to bite you. What's your armor class?
17.
It gets a 10 and misses, but the rams into you, pushes you up, just barely getting you through the closing jaws of the marble.
Ooh, it got squished.
You see the tip of the nose of the shark is caught, and then it pulls down with it firmly closed.
Flat no shark doo flat no shark doo.
Isn't that a hammerhead?
And that's the myth of how the hammerhead shark came to be.
Wow, a parable.
It's a parable. All right. So alarms are going off, but nobody can get to your section of the building because everything's locked down. By the way, the banner has fallen open and it says, "You got phoenixed."
Who is you in this situation?
It's you, babe.
I know it's me.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a rhetorical question. We can hear everything everyone's thinking for some reason.
Not while he's in there because it's cut off from the gods.
Do you think? Hey guys, question. Do you think when not Devren, who's that? Do you think when Walker gets back, we should I don't know, bring Skym food or something? I don't know. I'm trying to make a plan. We should eat before we go down.
That's very.
Yeah. No.
All right, alarms are going off, and the three of you are still in this delicate zone. The Calixto is saying, we can't get through! We can't get into that section. I need all the guards together, ready to run in all at once. How are you going to run?
Do you have a thing?
Sam, do you have a thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and be like, I heard you had a problem. You need me to take care of it?
Make a persuasion check with advantage due to your eagle's glamour.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I am the eagle, I got a 2. I am the eagle, that is a math 20.
Great. You would do that? You would catch the crooks all on your lonesome?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I mean, they might not be crooks, they might be borrowers.
That's a very strange thing to say in the circumstance, but I trust you. Go get them! Go get them, athletes!
Okay, I have a name. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go charge off.
All right, the metal doors slide open. Finn, Gwyn, and Walker are standing right there. What do you do?
Can they? Okay, who can see me right now?
All of them. You guys are standing facing each other in this locked vault area.
I'm going to tackle them out of sight.
Great.
I'm going to tackle them, and I'm just going to whisper in my mind, I am so sorry for what I'm about to do. Everyone's watching, and I'm going to tackle them deeper in, away.
Into the vault or out of the vault?
Out of the vault.
Great. Make an athletics, or make a performance check to look convincing while you do this.
Okay, that's an advantage. My eagle, because good, thank God I rolled a 1. Okay. Woo, nat 20.
Great. Listen to how hard she's beating them. It's terrible.
Ow! Ow! Yipple!
Are you okay? Am I actually hurting you? No. Okay.
All right. You've pulled them off into a side area. You're beating them. All of the guards, all of the guests, he himself, they're all standing there like, what a good job she's doing just off screen. How are you getting them out of there?
I'm gonna basically pick them up. It's one of those things in stage combat where it's actually the people who are getting kind of shaken up are in charge of their own body autonomy. So I'm letting them kind of lead the way in a bit. And I'm gonna say, I will take them and I will give them personal justice.
All right, everybody cover your face.
I cast disguise self on myself.
Make an athletics check to barrel past everybody while holding all of them, so it's got disadvantage because you're literally holding 3 people.
Escorting. Okay, well, the second one's a natural 20, so unfortunately that does not apply. And I'm rolling an athletics check.
Yeah.
That's going to be an 18, because I have
To
plus
barrel
7.
past everybody into the humid Polynesian night.
Justice.
You go back to your ship, and what do you say to everybody? Was the heist successful, Walker?
The heist went exactly as planned.
Yeah?
We were tricked.
What?
That was the plan?
That was not my plan, but apparently it was somebody's.
Well,
Whose plan?
Phoenix is behind them, invisible and smirking with a little bit like, was it me? Little look, like.
I'm going to figure out who, and I want a private conversation with Phoenix downstairs.
Great, you go downstairs, and he says, buddy, kitty, friend, Pepper. How you doing, buddy?
How am I doing? I am cloakless, or at least one short of cloakless, because I don't have a cloak.
Oh my goodness. You need the cloak of Phoenix in order to swim across the River of Memory? Yes. You mean like this cloak? The one I've been wearing this whole time?
Oh, that cloak that you had us go into the very secure thingy to get. That cloak.
Now,
yes.
To be fair, he said I could never break in and steal that crystal. That is his vault. Not even Phoenix could break into his vault, and we've proved him wrong and got him back. And that's really all the justification I need. I will happily do 2 things. First, here's the cloak. Thank you so much. Second, I know you told Sam you're going to return everything, but that cloak, or that chest, has the soul of the gentleman that came up with Calixto's business plans that made him all of his olive money. He goes, and when he needs super business help, he leeches ideas out of it. Now, that is a very powerful soul-stealing crystal. You could keep that crystal, remove the soul from it while you're in the underworld, and use it to capture another soul some other time, which will enhance the abilities of your sword based on the soul you steal. Or you could return it and let that evil politician continue to milk his much smarter, now murdered and dead, ex-partner for all of his ideas.
Or, and here's something I just came up with just now. You cannot lie to me ever again. I love that too.
Well, so I'm not the god of truth-telling. I am the god of lies, trickery, and deceit. But here's the thing. I'm on your side. Look how all this turned out. You got an artifact-level gem, a gem of soul-stealing. And in the cloak you needed, you got everything you expected to get, just not in the way you expected to get it.
You are such a funny duck, you. I love being here. And I'm going to storm upstairs and I'm going to say, actually, we didn't get tricked. I have to go.
I always knew that olive money was dirty.
All right, everybody. That's the end of our heist. We're going to take our 10-minute break now and come back to the underworld.
So before we do that, I'm going to let you know we're about to start our giveaway. The big one. It'll be up for about 40 minutes. Please be here when it's announced. What you're getting is this awesome collected edition of Theros, the Mythic Oddities of Theros book. It's beautiful. Look how shiny. So nice.
Pretty.
You're getting these dice as well. They're kind of Theros Beyond Deathish based.
And one soul-stealing gem.
Yes. Also,
and one soul-stealing gem.
Or just one soul. You just have my soul. And
Also,
a bunch of magic packs as well.
Vic was saying something about rolling them, I believe. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Vic.
What were you saying, Vic?
I didn't feel cut off. I just wanted you to pull the dice up closer to the screen.
Sure. Dice-os. Look at them.
Ooh, they're so pretty.
Those are shiny. Are those metallic? Are those metal?
They're not metal.
Oh. So nice.
All right, and also be getting a map of Theros as well too, and a few other goodies we'll throw into the box. Okay, so we're gonna get that start that giveaway now, and it started. So start entering, guys. This will be up for 40 minutes, so please hang out for us and see you after the break. Okay, bye.
Awesome. Bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice, Drinks, Drama. We return to Skimmerhorn in the Underworld. All right, Skym. The boat is pulling off to a rickety dock. Aetherios gestures with his withered hand and says, "This is where I have been instructed to bring you." We're missing Guinevere. Oh, no, they're there. Sorry. In the thing. That's weird. I thought it was a glitch. Sorry.
You okay?
This is where I've been instructed to bring you. Forgive me for the suffering you shall undergo. It was not my choice.
Where is my wife?
She will be joining Erebos at his side.
Oh. You see, there was a little play with fate. I've read the tapestry. It is told that we are meant to be together.
He somehow makes the expressionless, skull-like grin look distressed and sheepish.
Perhaps this is not where you're supposed to take me.
I was supposed to bring your soul to the realm of carnage, or those who died of violent means.
Well,
Live that violence until they can feel pain no more.
Well,
You lived in accordance with your God. You should not be here.
I agree with this. Well, if I go there, will it not be breaking the rules of a god?
Unfortunately, Erebos's will is law here in this underworld. There is little I can do to choose to not follow his edicts on this side of the river.
I don't mean
The other side of the river is Clothes's. The river is mine, and this side is all Erebos.
So I could just ride with you. For a while. It is your river.
Unfortunately not. You could have exited earlier, but now I cannot return to the other side.
Well then, I took my gamble. I trusted my wife. I still do.
Great. You step off the boat,
Yes.
and he disappears into a mist that rises up over the black and green river. You are standing in front of the Well of Souls, a vast maelstrom of souls writhing, and you see energy being brought into a giant whip, black as night, tinged with green. It is clearly a god-killing weapon. Make a religion check or a perception check, Skym.
Not a history check, because I have 2 of those.
Not a history.
Dang. I want to use another one of my lucky rolls to try that again. Oh, worth it. You said perception or religion? Right? Cool.
Yep.
16 with religion.
Great. For one moment, you see Sebastian's face in the swell of souls. And it also looks like it's breaking out of its bounds. Make one more check, an insight check.
Insight. You got that. Hey, 17.
Great. What are the rules of who is placed in this well?
You're asking me what are the rules?
If you remember, what are the rules of who is placed in this well?
I on it. Nope, don't know.
The faithless and those who betrayed the gods.
Gotcha.
Sebastian doesn't belong there. Unless he does. Why might Sebastian belong there?
Because he was claimed by what's her name?
Because he did not follow the gods of Polynisos.
Ah, thank you.
Erebos is not supposed to be claiming souls from outside, but technically they can go into this place if he does, and he can use them to feed this god-killing whip.
He's breaking free?
Or maybe just trying to murder the other gods and reign supreme. That's not quite clear
That's
yet.
not what I meant. I meant Sebastian was pulling it apart.
Sebastian? Oh, no. His soul is being harvested to fuel this weapon, as are the souls of dozens, if not hundreds of others, not native to this island, whose souls have been stolen to fuel this. Does that make sense?
Yes. I was wondering if somehow the wrongness of his soul being a part of it was pulling it apart, but I see that is not true. That the magic still works, strong, despite its justifications.
Right.
Marina
is standing next to the whip. You see now the whip is huge, maybe 20, 30 feet long, to be wielded by a giant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the avatar of Erebos himself. But she touches her black whip to it, and it glows with green. And she says, "Hello, husband.
Hello.
I need one more soul to empower my own whip so that I can kill that which even should be unkillable. And I have longed for it to be yours." we'll be together forever.
Oh, what a terrible plan.
Actually, she doesn't have a Russian accent. We'll be together forever. Meanwhile,
I don't remember you being a Bond villain. Okay, nice. Sorry.
There was a shark earlier.
It's true.
Oh yeah, that shark was absolute thunderball. Great. Gwyn, Finn, and Walker, you are on the boat. You need to get to the Underworld somehow, or at least get to the river and swim across. Do you have a way to get to the river?
There is one way.
Some, you know.
I think so, and I don't think any of you are going to like it. Ooh. Finn, is this a question or a guess? Finn,
It's a guess. It's a guess. It's a guess.
It's a guess? You know what? Yeah, give me the guess.
Everybody ties themselves together and we jump in the river and drown and then maybe end up at the river.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. How did you know?
I don't know.
Are we still braid linked? Oh, look at me. Can you, do you see yourself out of my eyes?
Do any of our longtime viewers know how they might get to the Underworld through means given to them maybe 6 or 7 episodes ago?
Girl, I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
Oh, well, I guess if we're going to kill ourselves, we should get rid of all of our valuables so, other ones can use them. And I go up to Jazz and I pull out a weird looking coin and I go, hey, I don't need this. And I hand it to him.
Wait.
What?
There's a third way. Do you want to guess?
What was the second way?
Oh, shoot. I didn't say the second way. There's a second way.
Okay.
Do you want to guess?
I stab all of y'all and then I kill myself?
No, that's the third way.
That
this is the second way. We're going to go back.
Okay.
The coin in your hand.
Oh.
We have the god of the river on our side.
Oh.
I have no idea how to use the coin. I only know it's very rare. Maybe we
Finnegan bites into it and tries to bend it.
It
opens a magical portal
out because it is pure gold.
Yeah, click your heels together.
Oh, and then he clicks his heels together. All right. Okay.
I have a feeling we need to throw it back into a body of water or something. I don't really know, but
Does he have a shrine?
Actually, he might.
Oh.
Hold on, let me listen to my inner conscience. Does he have a shrine, inner conscience?
Yeah, it's of course where all such shrines should be to gods of passage to the dead. It's right outside the mausoleums,
Uh-oh.
Those mausoleums?
Those mausoleums.
He didn't see us. He
probably did.
No.
He did not.
Oh, you're thinking about the guard. I was thinking about the god. He definitely saw us. Oh well.
We're giving it back though, right?
It was a fun prank. Can we? I didn't take it.
Giving a lot of these items
you
back.
still have the golden mask that you took. You can go replace it.
I would love. Let's go replace it. Then ask the god of the river of dead for a favor.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Great.
Someone has closed up all of the sarcophagi, and we now need to try and find the right one, and neither of us can remember.
So you go back, and there's a poor old man tied up right outside.
Whoa!
Tied up.
He looks at you like.
Yes.
I take out the dagger. I undo. Yes.
I took out his gag.
And they went into the tomb, I think, but the tomb is sealed shut.
Who tied you up?
I don't know. They did something to knock me out. I think they hit me along the side of the head with a rock.
Actually, I have something that you should probably know.
Oh.
My conscience is telling me.
Yes, she wants you to know that we are going to clean up something. Look for something.
Make a deception check with disadvantage for that terrible lie. We're going to clean up something.
We're going.
I'll lift the rock again.
That was a...
You can make an athletics check, son.
Thank you.
We didn't tie him up.
We did not tie him up, so we gotta open it up.
You did.
No, we did not
I
tie
thought
him
we were
up.
I was like,
I
yo,
put it in
there's...
the bushes.
You put it in bushes?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I was like, there's someone in here.
That was a 27 for that deception check.
With disadvantage?
Great.
Oh, it was with disadvantage.
So this is him.
Yes, it was with disadvantage because I just rolled a 20.
I misunderstood. I'm sorry. He's shivering, mostly naked except for his underwear in the bushes.
Okay.
And that's the... He goes, do you have anything warm I could wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well...
Oh, we found, well, here's the thing.
This won't really fit. This doesn't fit me anymore, so... Here.
My uniform! You found it! You caught the scoundrels! What did this to me?
Yes, and we returned them to you.
Yes, we did.
Because we wanted to return all of the items that have been misplaced around here.
They stole it. I was hoping they got trapped by the traps.
Oh, I know. Have you opened that? Have you seen them in there yet?
Do I look strong enough to open that slab?
No, you do not.
I rolled a 24. So as they say that, I'm just like one-handed, like, weren't.
Take that, grave robbers! There's nobody in there.
Oh,
There's
wow.
no one in there. That is shocking.
Sir, I'm sure wherever they are, they felt that very deeply and very personally and are going to have a lot to repent for later.
All right.
Those filthy grave robbers! If they took anything, they'll be cursed by the gods. They should know better.
They will?
Well,
I
what if
bet-
they were
Oh,
to
wait, put it back.
hypothetically... Yeah, what if someone takes it back? Would they still be cursed? Or do
Well-
they have to do it themselves? Like, if we return this on their behalf...
Oh, yes, then that should be fine. I mean, they might still... I mean, if it's not them returning it, they might be cursed for thievery or something, but they should be fine. If it's returned, it's somewhat better.
Yeah,
We're just trying to get the mojo flowing again. Hand me the mask.
And you go back in and you place the mask back on the corpse. Great.
Yes, the correct one.
Guy or askew? Do you want to reset the sarcophagi?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Once you get everything back into funereal order, you feel the coin in your hand twitch.
Guys, it's vibrating.
What? And I
It's-
drop the...
No!
Valves begin to open to the side and a
I'm
greenish...
kidding. I'm kidding. Come on. That's a death sentence.
No, it's not.
I kill Finn
Oh.
Chuck.
Yeah, you did,
so
but
the coin is trying to escape your hand.
guys, should I don't know why you should, but trust me. And then I let go of the coin and see if it just
Clinks down to the ground and a swirling black and white vortex appears.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
And it'd be really dramatic if the door was closed and poison was flowing in and you all had to jump into the hole, but instead it's just there and there's no ticking clock.
Well, I mean, if Sam's coming
John,
with,
John, do you want me to drop it so you can describe that, John?
No. I
Want me
already
to do
tried it.
that?
It's fine. I just
how are you gonna get in the hole without dropping the ball anyway?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. John, you might as well get the description up.
green mist flows in. The door slams shut. There's very little time, and we're all. Yeah.
What should we do?
Tell me.
Everybody, don your capes.
Oh yeah.
You don your capes and you
It
jump
is
in. You
donned.
don't actually need to don your capes just yet, as the portal brings you to one side of the river of memories.
Wow.
You see a great number of souls on the banks, and Athreos, the grim sailor who brings these souls across. He is looking at them, and he's been holding a hand up, stopping souls from getting on the boat. And he turns his deathless gaze towards the four of you.
Hiding
Says
behind you,
nothing.
Sam.
What?
I'm hiding behind you.
I may have puffed myself up.
I get on your back.
You're on my back. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Gwen.
He says nothing. He just continues staring at the four of you.
Just watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Somebody talk to him.
Hello! Oh, yo, you do it. I turn my back.
You already did it. Oh no! Hi, hello. Hi, sir. Hi.
I'm not fond of shenanigans.
Okay, I get off the back immediately.
No, now I'm scared by myself. You're like a blanket. No, I'm fine.
All right. Hail and well met, God. We are but four humble adventurers looking for our friends. Skimmer.
I know who you are.
Okay.
Then, if you do know who we are, you know then why we have come.
I do.
Great River Bearer.
And I am afraid I have a very specific binding. I cannot bring those who are still alive across the river of memory. And I cannot bring those who are dead back to this side of the river of memory. Those are the two things I cannot do.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
Question. So, if we were to get to the other side of our own accord, you would potentially ferry us back since we're alive.
Unfortunately, if I could see you doing such a thing, I would be honor-bound to stop you.
I'm gonna defer to Gwen because I know Gwen is the smartest of all of us and has proven themselves to be smartest. So I'm just gonna kind of glance over nervously at Gwen with very clear, pleading eyes of, "You got this."
Well, I don't know that the conditions of how dead you have to be to get to the other side are, but reasonably speaking, I guess we could all fake it. I keep suggesting the same thing about faking death, and it's probably not the most practical choice.
Well, what do you need? You have a way to get across the river.
We have the cloaks, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But,
what don't you know?
Well, if he sees us doing it...
So, I'm going to give you the free insight check. He's trying to help you by letting you know exactly the ways that he cannot help you. But almost any other request he could fulfill.
Could you look away for like 5 minutes?
Yeah!
I certainly could. But then where would you go?
We would stay here for all of 5 minutes.
What? Wait.
I feel like maybe you would need to look around, like look away for closer to like an hour or two if we were to stay here for that full hour or
It would
two.
be so unfortunate for a series of mortals to wander about knowledgelessly around the underworld, not knowing where they are going.
Do you know where our friend Skym is? Did you take him across?
I did. And while I could not bring you to that side, there is nothing forbidding me from bringing you down the river across from it.
Oh.
Well, yes, if you
Wow,
could just meet us there, then I guess.
Souls of the dead, you must wait in this limbo a little longer. Thou return.
I like that.
So sorry, we will be
guys.
right back.
Sorry,
But hey,
I'm so
like,
sorry. Excuse
What's
me.
the rush?
I love
Sorry,
it.
that was in poor taste.
You are able to cross, or you're able to get onto the boat, and begin, and he silently brings you down. He is not saying anything, but that doesn't mean you can't ask him questions.
Oh, sole mio. No, we're not gonna. He's menacing. He's menacing.
I just I keep seeing like Hades from Hercules, the Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's in my head right now.
Sure.
When the moon hits your eyes.
Like a big pizza pie. That's the river Styx. You guys ask questions. I actually have to go charge I have to get my charger. So you're looking like on my light for a minute. Sorry.
I can block you out. We're gonna have a little quiet time.
Chat, what questions should we ask?
That's a great thing to ask.
That was my question to the one true God of this of DD&D.
The one true.
Yes.
The many true God.
DD&D? Yeah, DD.
The writer 89 wants you to ask if he knows karaoke. I don't know that that's a great suggestion, but that's what he says.
Maybe we keep that one on the back burner.
Yeah.
I definitely would be curious if anyone ever, succeeded before.
Only one person, while dead, has escaped from the underworld. You know him as Phoenix.
And how did he escape the first time? Were you mad about that?
He looks at the cloak you're wearing and says, he fashioned that and hid from me.
Oh.
There are very few beings I hate more than Phoenix. But I am not allowed the luxury of emotions. I do what is right as best I can. I am the guardian of the boundary between life and death.
Is there anything in between?
You are standing just above it.
Above it?
You look at the murky water, tinged with green, with the memories of those who have lost their memories imbued into the water itself.
That was mostly.
How do you spell your name?
A little.
Are you serious?
I was looking. There were a whole bunch of sarcophagi, and I couldn't read, so I thought I would try and learn.
My name is Athreos. A-T.
All right.
H.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
O.
Okay.
E.
Right.
S.
Cool.
Athreos or Athros?
Athreos.
Good.
A.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. I asked you because you're the one person that couldn't get mad at me, but I'm mad at myself, so never mind.
I see. So you see the vast well of souls, and he drops you off on the living side and says, I must take my leave of you. Souls must be brought exactly where they belong. No more, no less.
Of course.
Yes.
I'm the captain of the ship myself.
We're dropped off on the living side of the river. It is rather thin here. You see the maelstrom of the Well of Souls, and you see Skym, the spirit of Skym, facing off against his wife. Skym.
Drama.
We're at less than 5 minutes to enter. I'll try to have this scene go up.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Skym,
No, I want to say. Go ahead.
how are you reacting to your wife saying you're going to stay together in this whip?
This is not you. What has happened to you down here, in this world? The woman, I remember, yes, she was angry. Yes, she wanted to change things. But this is not the way you want to change things. Not by killing some gods in a land you do not know. Want to change the world. The people.
I made a deal. I made a deal to survive when you left.
Yes, you made a deal. We all make deals. We all make bargains. What were the words of your deal?
That I would serve faithfully, do whatever was asked, and I would live undyingly, the most powerful mortal when all was said and done.
I don't know. I remember when I first met you. When you walked up to me while I was walking up and down the steps on my knees. On the way up and then down to scrub it off the blood I left behind. And you took the sponge from me. This is the way the Ilamarta works. Suffering. And you took that from me. You protected me then. Is that not the way I can protect you now?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
You hear a chorus of awes from across the river.
Gonna use that lucky trait again. I'm gonna use a different die.
Smart.
Oh, that's much better. Okay, thank God. Persuasion? Cool. 17.
Great. You're right. I cannot do this.
Nice.
I thought I could, but looking at you here, dead, binding your soul to this weapon, she looks up and says, "My lord, I cannot." And as she does,
Wait.
purple-eyed skeletons wearing ancient armor appear. You wouldn't recognize them, but these are Philaskia, some of Erebos' greatest minions. They're huge, 10 feet tall, wearing purple robes. And they drag her through the ground.
I grab onto her as fast as I can.
Stand there, and you hear Erebos' voice say, "Well, I imagine that she will not have so many difficulties once your soul has already been consumed. Philaskia, seize him." And they reach for you to drag your soul into the weapon that lies on the ground, the whip of Erebos. If everybody would be so kind as to roll me initiative, though many of you are trapped several hundred feet away on the other side.
Oh, several hundred?
100?
100.
Damn it. I was about to cast a spell. I will.
Okay.
I will.
After
I
we
have
roll
17.
initiative, we'll do the raffle, right, Skym?
Whenever it ends, it has a few... Yes, we can do it right after initiative. We can do it right now.
I said it says in the chat you can no longer enter the raffle.
Well, then, it's happening now.
Oh!
McClunky!
You won, my dude!
You won!
Woo! Congrats, dude!
Very nicely done. Your skill and your wit have earned you this in this great battle of raffle glory. Congratulations. Iroas blesses you.
Great. We'll,
Rita may not have shot first, but McClunky did.
So we will contact you and
Awesome.
yeah, we'll get your
Congrats.
information.
That's awesome.
Send it off to you. Thanks so much for entering. Thanks for everybody who played. We'll be also giving away another discount code for the rest of the stream. So you're all good.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys didn't win anything, keep on entering. Here we go.
We still got one more discount code.
One more discount code, one more discount code, one more discount code, and bingo. What's his name?
Woo.
Bingo is not the discount
Uh,
code. Do not try
Philaskia?
bingo on D&D.
Anybody that has a Theros book, you can see this monster on page 239.
Oh, if you...
You're not a coward.
Great. What did other people get for initiative?
26.
26.
23.
23 for whom?
Gwen.
Win. Nice. That's not standard. Who thinks they're next? What did Skym get?
Oh, I got 12.
12 for Skym. What did Finn get?
Oh, a 17.
17 for Finn, and that leaves one person. Who is it? Sam.
8.
8. Sorry, you're going after
Minus.
skeletons.
9-1, baby. That's how I prefer it. I get hit and then I'm like, I'll fight.
All right, Skym, you're facing off against two of these things, but we can begin with Walker, 100 feet away. Through the water?
Absolutely, I see this. Right? I'm going to dive in.
Great. This is an athletics check.
All right.
Sorry, y'all.
Ooh, and I'm going to use one of my inspirations to reroll that. That is better. And that's going to be... Is that acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics. That's going to be 18 then.
18?
Mm-hmm.
You can go 60 feet halfway over the water.
Now, does my feline agility play into this at all? It's technically my running speed, so it's not swimming speed. Yeah.
But also, you feel the mysteries of those who have lost their memories here. You could learn almost anything anybody that has died in Polynesis has learned. The location of great treasure, a secret that you could use to extort someone, a secret to bring somebody peace of a loved one's love for them when they died. You can learn almost anything if you're willing to take the time to do so, but you only move 30 feet instead of 60.
Oh, I'm not taking any time. My friend's in danger.
Lovely. Gwyn, same athletics check.
Okay. 10.
Great. That's just exactly what you need if you want to move that same full speed. You also could take an action to learn a secret if you so desire.
Wait, you said the range was 100 feet, right? To actually hitting them? But Moonbeam's 120.
While swimming?
No, if I'm not swimming. If that's the range.
Sorry, say that again?
Never mind, I'll swim.
No, you have a spell you want to cast. I just missed it.
Moonbeam has 20 feet outside of that 100 feet cone.
Oh, great. You want to cast Moonbeam. Awesome. I just didn't hear what you said.
No.
Great. And you can still move 30 feet in while doing that.
Yes.
Lovely. All right, a beam of moonlight pierces through the underworld and encompasses both of the Philaskia. Dex save, right?
Yes. No, it's I thought it was Constitution. It's Constitution.
Constitution, great, thank you. It's a spell I always get wrong.
And I'm casting it at third, not second.
One of them fails, one of them succeeds. Burnt by moonlight. Tell me how much.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14?
Yes.
Great. So one of them takes 14 and is at 90. The other takes 7 and is at 97. Cool. All right, and you're 30 feet in. Finn, athletics check.
I was going to cast Fireball and then start swimming in.
Great. You can get just the two of them.
Okay, cool. Great. That's a DC 15.
DC 15. They're both going to pass with an 18 and a 19 plus 2 each.
Hey.
So, sorry.
All right. No. Don't apologize for your good rolls, man.
I know.
It's 14 and 12 plus 7, 19 is 33, so half of that. They're going to take 16.
Great. One of them is at 74. The other is at 81.
And then I start swimming away.
Great. Athletics check.
All right. Ooh. 9 plus... Oh, I'm proficient. Okay, so that's a 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Great. You are 30 feet in. Skym, two horrible things are about to attack you.
Cool. I will... Okay. I'm gonna attack one of them. Whichever one's the weakest.
One of them is at 74.
Great. I thought it was at 60 something. I thought one of them was at 60.
I was wrong with my math.
Dang it, I was not paying attention. So it's 2 attacks. Oof. I'm gonna reroll one of those. Oof. Okay, that's better.
I need.
What's their? Sorry, what was their? Doesn't matter.
Sorry, what did you say?
16 and 18 to hit.
Great. The 16 misses, clanging against its metal armor, but the 18 just punctures through and shatters a rib. How much damage?
5, not much. Sorry, just one punch from a monk. I don't have my thing pull.
One Punch Man.
One punch. 9, just 9 damage.
9.
Yeah.
It's at 65.
Great, and then I will spend a key point to dodge because I can do that.
Can you make a wisdom save for me, DC 15?
What was that?
That
What was
bug
that?
inside of it, but also it was like a honey syrup that I put not sriracha. What is it called? Szechuan peppercorns in it. So it's like super sweet, but also like this weird spicy. I'm not.
Why did you put a bug in that?
It wasn't a choice.
Protein.
That bug was not a choice.
Oh, no protein.
No protein.
It's the future protein, though.
It is. What do you want me to roll? Sorry.
A DC 15 wisdom save?
Sure.
Good lord.
Well, that's good because that was an 18 plus. So what's up?
Great. You are not affected by the gatekeeper's aura.
What does that mean?
If you fail that check, anybody else that starts their turn within 10 feet of them has their speed reduced to half and has disadvantage in all saving throws if they fail the check.
Cool.
Now, both of them are slashing at you twice with their terrible swords, but they have disadvantage. What's your armor class?
16 currently.
You dodge both of them. Both of
Great.
them would have.
Hold on. I'm going to spend my reaction to redirect because I have tipsy sway now because I have 6. So I'm going to grab one of their swords and sort of swing it back at them.
Yes.
And it works.
Jesus.
Does that automatically hit?
Yes, it does.
Great. It just does its damage, right?
What was that?
It just does its damage.
It
right?
does. It just does its damage.
Great. It does 16 to the one at more hit points because that was the first one you would have used it on. So 75. It's at 65. They're tied. It would have done another 11 necrotic damage, except that they're immune to necrotic.
Great.
Did you just do 2 in a row?
Yeah, I did.
Is that the same thing?
It is.
With ants.
We're all gonna
How many
survive.
bugs?
There's no bugs in that one. Luckily, there were
Okay.
no bugs. The windows, I don't know how we got bugs in.
Then they're both going to point at you, Skym, and black bolts of energy are going to fly at you as they attempt to drain your strength. You dodge the first bolt and the second.
Can I use that redirect?
It's a reaction, and you've already used your reaction.
Okay, thank God. Thank God. Sweeter man, thank you for the follow. You are
Thank
the
you.
sweeter man.
All right.
Where are we?
All right. Sam.
Hold on. Sarah's having a mental breakdown from
I
watching
know.
that
I can't.
happen.
I have to look away.
What?
I
Okay.
left it.
Sam is going to take the javelin and I'm going to spin it and point at the nearest skeleton because it's 120 feet. And I'm going to summon all the strength in me and cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
This is specifically an Oath of Glory, so I'm going to let out a battle cry like, for the ages! And I'm going to point it, because it's got to be something like heroic and Greeky, so I might as well. And then I point it.
The glorious light of it fills the dimness of the underworld as it flashes through. Iroas's brilliance has not been seen down here in memorable history.
We're level 6 now, right?
Sorry, you're level 6.
And as this light, the light fades as it leaves me, but I continue to glow. Almost like Hercules when in that one moment where he comes back out and he's glowing, that heroic aura.
There's a lot of Hercules in this moment, but yes.
I got aura of protection, baby.
Nice.
So welcome to the game. And now I'm going to make a ranged spell attack.
Great, AC is 18.
Well, baby, that's a math 20. So I don't know what you're thinking about.
So the
that's going to
bolt splashes into it, shattering through some of its armor. And what's more, you see the souls caught in the maelstrom are watching. Finn, you catch Sebastian's eye.
Oh,
Your boy.
Good boy.
S-
Damn.
Sebastian, is it like fleeting or is he just like there? Like,
They're hanging now. They're using all of their strength to watch the battle for their fates.
So That's a 17 radiant damage.
Great. Doubled, right? Or no, 17. That was, you doubled your dice, right?
No, I did not. I am
You
about
did.
to. So that's going to be 17 for the first one. Let me write this down. Oh, baby, it's paladin time. Oh, baby, it's paladin time. And then, because it's radiant, I'll double that. And that's going to be, holy shit, I'm rolling these sixes like it's my job. It's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 for the second round.
The 17 plus 19, which is 36?
Yeah, that's my first thing I do.
Great. The Philoskia is burnt by the holy radiance, and it drops to 29 hit points.
And I'm going to slowly walk into the water and begin my swim across.
Great athletics check.
All right, that's going to be a beautiful 18.
Great, you make it 30 feet. All right, Walker.
All right, well, seeing how everybody has ranged attacks that are more than 120 feet all of a sudden, that's never come up until now.
We've been saving these. It's time.
We just got one. I mean, it's nice, huh? Very nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to keep swimming.
Great. Make an athletics check.
Oh, God, that is... I'm going to spin that last reroll.
Great.
Woo! Nat 20. Nat 20.
Lovely. I'm going to let that nat 20 take you to the bank.
Take you to the bank and make out with like a bandit.
You have a bonus action and an action remaining.
Ooh, okay. So, I see the, how far away... I'm not in melee range.
You're 10 feet from them. You could dash to melee range.
I can dash to melee range. Okay, then I'm going to attack the one that's engaged with Skym then.
Great. So they don't notice you. They're just trying to destroy Skym's spirit and bind it to the whip.
Mm-hmm. So...
Is this the same one I just hit with guiding bolt?
It is indeed. So he should have. Well, he would have advantage.
It's glowing, and you have advantage, baby.
Thank you so much for this advantage. I needed. Thank you so much.
It's glittering.
Oh, that is
Attack
so
damage now.
much better.
Nice.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
You smash through its plate, rattling tar amongst its bones. Its magic shattering.
Punch that.
11.
I'm proud of you.
That is 26 points of damage.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Great. It is at 3.
Aww.
We'll get it. It's okay.
We'll
It's
get
okay.
it.
We'll get it.
It was at 29. It was very close. All right, it's falling apart, nearly destroyed. Gwyn, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna go with area and take advantage of the water with tidal wave.
Yes.
Nice. You summon forth a tidal wave of memory,
Yes, I do.
and it splashes onto the shore into the skeletons. What's the DC?
The DC is 16.
Great strength, right?
It is dexterity. Yes.
It is. They're both going to fail with a 1 and a 5. So
Already.
this one is shattered by the river, and it falls to pieces. The other one, how much damage was it again?
26.
26. The other one is fractured and is brought to 39.
Do we get pushed closer to the shore? Those who are in the water?
Yes. You do.
Nice.
I'm going to move everybody 30 feet.
Yeah.
Great question. Finn, Gwyn, and Sam, you're all 60 feet in instead of 30.
Yeah. That's all I wanted. That's all I need.
Great. Great job, Gwyn. Finn.
All right. Well, I guess I will dash to get to shore. Do I need to make an athletics check?
Oh, you have to make an athletics check to swim. Oh, Gwyn didn't move. Gwyn, do you also want an athletics check to swim?
I can.
Yes.
You don't have to. You can stay in the water.
I did okay. I got a 19.
Great. That moves you another 30, so you're 90 feet, which is at the shore.
I'm going to use the first of my 2 rerolls because that was a 3, and that is an 11, which I'll keep because I know that meets the DC.
Great. That meets the DC. So
Then
it's going to bring you to the shore as well.
Burn 2 sorcery points to make a spell, to do a quicken spell, so a spell that normally costs an action only costs a bonus action, and I fireball the sucker in the face again.
Great. He is going to pass again, 18 plus 2, shielding himself from the worst of the fire.
All right, well, I'm going to... I'll keep that. That's not worth burning another sorcery point. So that's 19 plus 12 is a 31. So he takes 15 this time.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And I look up at Sebastian and I go, well, I'm a sorcerer now. What do you figure?
My
Sounds
nose starts
weird.
Oh, we all drown because we're having brain
Could
aneurysms.
people read my lips? I don't know if you could. Did anybody hear what he said?
Yeah, we got you. I got
Great. Just making sure. Great. Skym.
Your friends are here.
Great. I'm going to punch at the bony boy.
Great. AC is 18.
AC is 18. I do 2 punch because that's what I do.
No advantage.
You're one punch man.
I'm going to re-roll 1 because I have my last lucky. Great. I think we're good. 18 plus 4 and then 13 plus 4. 17. Oh no. No, plus 7. What am I talking about? We're all good. They both hit. 2d6 plus 1. 10 plus 9. 19 damage.
Great. Smash! It's basically falling apart. It's at 5. Nearly destroyed.
Great. Is Marina's whip still sitting there?
Oh yes. Brimming with souls.
Great. All right, this is an insight thing, I think. If I touch it, will I lose my soul? Is my question. Is that an insight roll or is that like a...
Don't know, and it is likely worth waiting until after the combat to handle it.
Well, fine. Here's the...
Cheers.
Bye. I think it's worse when you know what it is, and when he knows what's about to hit him, it's worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like kind of chunky. That one was chunky.
Oh God, the textures.
Oh, don't use that
don't
adjective.
Say
I get 2 more punch. Well, that was a nat 20 and a 17, so that one didn't hit, but the nat 20 did.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Shatter the skeleton as
I like
as it falls to pieces. Everybody makes it to shore if everybody wants to. Some?
I'm gonna dip below really quick. I'm gonna get a memory.
Ooh,
Gonna get a memory. I love that.
who are you looking
What
for?
sort of thing would you like to learn, Sam?
Oh Lord. I want to dip below. I would like to find the memory of Chad MD.
Sure.
Or
He
ogre.
remember his
I don't know anybody.
because
Also,
he was asleep.
What?
He does not remember his death because he was asleep.
Oh, true. So, then, that defeats the purpose. So I have a question.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't really put in my backstory, but I've had some teammates, and I guarantee you there was like going off to battle and things like that. Actually, no. I remember what the old woman said. I think Skym talked to us, so I would like to dip down and see the memory of her son who went off to war.
Great. You see his last moments fighting against Mogus's Minotaurs to the north. He falls beneath their axes, and you know the location. You could retrieve his body, which has never been retrieved.
Okay. Cool. Well, side quest. All right, I'm going to look over at Dr. Chad MD, give him a little salute. I'm just going to rest in peace. He deserves it. He studied so hard to be a doctor. And then I'm going to swim back up and breach and come up to the shore.
Great. Once you're all standing, the whip is lying there on the ground. It is pulsing with dark energy. And you see then Marina's crawling out of the ground. And she says, that whip is one of the few things that could harm the great god.
I know.
Very few other things could. You must... And as she says that, the ground trembles. And the 100-foot-tall living god of the dead, Erebos, arrives. Gray-skinned, horned, and he is reaching for the great whip. And he says, perhaps the souls have not been refined, but perhaps time is enough.
Great. I'm going to dive.
We all dive as a unit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Friendship.
This is the one he's reaching for. The god-sized whip for a 100-foot-tall god.
I got the small one.
Go.
I'm gonna go.
Says, no, don't! As you leap for the small whip, Skym. The rest of you are leaping for the large whip?
No, I thought he was going for the small whip.
I only had one whip in mind, so
Sure. They're mirrored. They're mirrored on purpose. Because Marina has been soaking up souls with this whip, this smaller whip, to feed into all of this. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see.
And as I jump, I would like to say a prayer.
Erebos picks up the great whip, and the maelstrom siphons into it, and you see the unprocessed souls within the whip. And he says, you've inspired me. First stop, the realm of fate. And he lashes the many-lashed, millions of lashes. It's like a cat on a million tails. And he lashes, and it slices through the fabric of unreality, and you see the realm of fate on the other side. He steps through, and it seals behind him. Marina says, there are 3 choices here. You can trust me with this whip. One of you can claim it for yourselves, or you can leave it be and hope to find another way. Cast, you should discuss amongst yourselves which you think is the best choice. But the chat will determine what is to be done with this whip.
Wait a minute. Why should we trust you?
Well, she's my wife, and I just talked her into doing, sacrificing herself, possibly to the world of internal torment, to not kill us.
I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm a little confused about something. Is this smaller whip made up of souls as well?
It is infused with souls, yes. It is artifact level weapon.
We leave it.
It's
option
an
3.
artifact level weapon that can harm gods.
We need to free the souls. We need to free the souls.
Yes.
We will free this whole.
By killing the god with the weapon.
Do we know
Option
that's
3, off the table.
do we know that's how we free the souls? What if we're consigning themselves to further torment?
I feel like leaving them. Look, here's the thing. I really hate to do this, but inaction sides with the oppressor.
You don't need to talk to me like I have a -2 intelligence.
That's too metagamey. There's no way Sam said that in the game.
No, but that's too metagaming. There's no way Finn said that in the game.
Because it's hard for me to draw the accent.
If my soul was sucked into some, I don't know, mystical whip that could kill gods, and it in fact killed the god that put me in the whip in the first place, I would be happy. So
When we use the people we're trying to save as pawns,
you eat
who's the
goblins.
one playing the game?
They are delicious, first of all.
Look, I know your opinion on them. I'm using that example as a means of pointing out that your opinions are a little, off center.
Mine or his?
Which we love. Summers. We love that about you.
Thank God.
Summer.
I was like, I don't understand how that
This
does.
whip needed one more soul to hurt the god. I will take it.
All right, chat.
Wait, Gwen has something to say.
Wait a something to say. I'm sorry. I'm looking at. I don't know your.
Let Gwen talk.
Sorry. I'm looking
I
at.
raise you a secondary vote because you definitely sacrificed enough for like at least 48 hours.
No, I meant I will sacrifice my soul and give you guys one whip with one strike to take out one god.
And why do you keep doing this?
What do I got a soul for?
Because it's the
What
only
am I
way my
gonna
wife
go
will be
back
free.
to?
This
If
is-
only we had one disposable soul in some weird magical crystal McGuffin.
Oh,
Now that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
No.
I'm
don't know
gonna
what
go
you're talking
take a
about.
bath in a. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm just dreaming. That's all.
We can't.
You wanna
do you have a
get
soul
into that a
gem?
little bit more? Fun?
No, of course I don't have a soul gem. I'm just saying that I really wish there were a way for us to solve this without you, sacrificing yourself for the upteenth time. You're
Yes,
noble.
Of course. He
We get
doesn't
it.
have a soul gem. I have the soul gem.
What? There's a soul gem?
Yes. But
Oh.
What?
if we use this to give this whip the last soul that it needs to kill a god, how do we know that Sam isn't going to make us feel bad for it?
We know for a fact she will.
Not only will I make you feel bad about it, I might cry again.
Don't cry.
All right, everybody.
I'll get on
Vote
the
So,
back.
yes, it is. It is the husband.
The party or lie unclaimed. Those are the three options. I'll write them in the chat. Marina, the party, or unclaimed.
Give it to Marina.
But
But also, free the soul. Dang it.
Yeah, I get on Sam's back, and as Team Tumbel, I whisper sweet nothings, like, the muscles rippling
All right,
in
John,
the
start that
sunlight.
timer now.
And the feeling
now?
of sweat after you've thrown a discus over 500 yards.
You're trying to
The
calm me down.
roar,
I'm not gonna let
the
it
roar
work.
of the crowd as you've scored your 15th touchdown.
You're trying to calm me down. I'm not gonna work. I'm too stressed out.
Whatever you
That's
do,
juicy papaya.
Chat.
Turn to work.
Chat.
For Skym. Just do it for Skym.
Skimmy boy.
Please.
Wow, everybody. I'm gonna read this as everybody's conflicted.
Unclaimed.
Ah,
Why?
Wow.
Do it
The first
for
one.
the boy.
Free the
The
soul.
power of friendship. Kill
Friendly.
God.
Yes.
I agree.
Power of kill God.
They highlighted that.
Way to use.
Is that 2 votes?
Way to use those
bits.
points,
Ooh,
buddy.
but see, if we here's the thing: if the points counts for 2, then we end up down a weird Oh, bye, John.
We lost John. Visually.
Au revoir.
I'm the DM now.
Okay.
I get a vote.
What happened to your video, dude?
My video?
Yeah, your video's gone.
Oh,
Asked to start.
I don't know.
And his voice. Hey guys, do the votes. Do the votes. Do the votes. Do the votes.
We got 3 for party and 1 for unclaimed. I see you, Moths on Fire.
Well, I'm gonna
That's
move
a
you guys
repeat.
around. There he is. All right,
Great.
we're
I
gonna
don't
move
know
you
what
around.
happened.
Don't know
All right,
either.
we're at time.
Whose
Hold on,
dad
3
do you
seconds.
want killed? What?
Also kill your father. Love that.
I think we just got
Free
another vote.
souls, punch God. Free
lost.
souls,
Look, they're
punch
free
God.
souls until you die and you lose all of them.
Around. I'm so
Go
sorry.
back to your last bonfire.
Free souls, punch God. Free souls, punch
Walker.
God. Punch God.
Ow.
Punch
All
God.
right.
Hit my
John.
mind.
Who in the party? I will let the party decide this. Who's gonna pick it up?
I'll take
It's
it.
just Skym's wife. Oh.
It was yes. I actually do have a question though. What does it use to attack? I guess is the question.
It will be useful to whomever claims it. It is primarily a weapon, though, so I recommend it go to Skym, Walker, or Sop. But even anybody can. It will. You know what? It's a powerful weapon that will use your main stat. So Gwen or Finnegan could grab it, and it would use Wisdom or Charisma, respectively.
Whoever grabs it, if you do grab it, please, we have to free them when we're done. If we're done, I want to finish as much as the rest of you, but are we no better than Erebos if we do this?
The only reason I'm doing this is to free my wife and free all the souls in there, Sebastian, all of them.
Yeah. Do you promise me that?
Of course. I sacrificed
hold out
myself
my hand to you.
Yeah. What is your hand? Which? Oh, that way.
I'm just holding out my hand.
Yes.
I'm going to clasp your hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand on the back of your head. I'm trusting my people to you.
Yes. And I will not do them a disservice.
You are the only one I trust to wield this.
Oh, thank you.
You have sacrificed once already. Immensely.
Oh, well. Sorry, it's so strange for someone to trust me. Thank
Are
you.
you picking it up?
Yes.
You're the only one that caught the discus.
Marina nods, and you see her soul flit into the last soul to complete it. Flits into the whip.
We had a McGuffin!
The McGuffin!
Carter, the player, is pissed. Finnegan doesn't understand what's going on.
The weapon is extraordinarily powerful, but it has a terrible price as you touch it. All living things within 10 feet of you take 1 necrotic damage every round. This will kill all plants, murder most humans over a short few seconds. While you wear this and while you are attuned to it, life withers. But you are safe. However, it is massively powerful. Are you ready for the nonsense?
Yes, I am.
So first, it's a +3 weapon.
Okay.
It's a whip that does D6 damage.
+3 D6.
Additionally, it does an extra 2d8 necrotic damage, and you heal half the amount of that necrotic damage.
Crazy.
Heal
And
1/2. Okay.
Once per day, it has a range of 300 feet.
Okay. Awesome.
Finally, you can cast Dominate Monster, targeting only undead, or Circle of Death.
Okay.
Once per day.
Circle of Death. Okay.
That is an artifact.
That is an artifact, my friend.
However, you are also aware that it is having a terribly negative effect on you. You don't know what. You might become addicted to it. You might age and wither away rapidly. You don't know, but you can feel it sapping your very soul as you hold it.
Great.
It has one more property.
What is it?
It mirrors the unreality division that allows the greater whip to cut between realms.
Great.
Question.
Go ahead.
You don't know if you'll be able to beat Erebos to Clothis. She might already be dead. You might be able to warn one of the other gods. Do you go to Clovis's realm, or do you warn one of the other gods? This isn't a chat decision, this is a party decision.
Look, this will only take me one place. I'm slowly being sapped. We have to do this now. Where do we go? To warn someone, or we kill him now? We try to find him now. I don't know how quickly he's killing them. Where do we go?
I'm personally pro-death.
Action. I think we need to stop this now. I mean, like, first off, we've kind of PO'd Clothis already. And second off, if the god of death is literally out of the underworld and collecting souls, we need to stop him as soon as possible.
Agree.
So straight to Clothis?
We're all in a.
I don't know. I feel like we are going to need more direct help during this, and I feel like a god can help us. Like, I know that they can't intervene directly, but they are going to be directly killed about this. So I wonder if they'll change their rules.
No, there is one god who can directly intervene. Because someone broke a rule. And that's cheating. Shall we go visit some bowls real quick? Or do we go straight to death?
Bowls?
Iroas.
Oh.
Then I do the bowl points.
Bowls.
Bowls.
Never mind.
I'll leave this to you.
What is the choice?
You have the whip. Where are we going?
It seems we have one choice to make. Do we go get back up or do we go now? Because if we go now, there's no turning back.
How long do you think you can hold up with that whip, Skym?
I got a minute. Go ahead. Whatever we need to do, I can handle it. I can do it.
Gwen, your strategy. What do you think?
Oh, I just think we should go in strong. I'm personally fucking tired of this.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Hella. Let's go in.
You seem to know how to whip through reality. Where are you going?
What was the vote?
We're going straight to him.
Straight to him.
Straight.
Yeah, or straight to death.
Through into the realm of fate and pass beyond. Alright, that's the end of our penultimate Theros-themed Polynisos episode. We will do the conclusion of the Polynisos arc next week. Hope to see you all there.
Hi guys, it's me, Carter, or Finnegan, or Editor. Whatever you want to call me. First off, I want to thank you on behalf of the whole DD&D team. It means a lot to us that you're watching our content on YouTube. It's super cool. So please be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell and all the other YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do. Second off, I do want to say, if you enjoyed this episode and you found yourself being like, oh man, that was cool, but I sure wish I could have been a part of that conversation and helped decide where the party should go, you can watch us for free on Twitch every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We are simultaneously on the twitch.tv/Dice Drinks and Drama channel and the twitch.tv/D&D channel. Wizards of the Coast is hosting us. It's awesome. So those links are down below, along with a whole bunch of other cool stuff that everyone on the team is making. Vic's got a module. Devren's got a podcast. I may have something eventually, and I'll put it down here, along with our Patreon. It's super cool. There's a couple tiers, lots of exclusive content, and yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.